Friends and Phantoms, welcome back to Spirits of the Game, where we play D&D and so do you.
Woo! Yeah!
As always, I am your Spirit Master, and you, my captivated audience. I will be lurking in chat, watch and redeem Phantom Fuel to join in the excitement.
Yeah!
Thank you. Wonderful. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this fine Sunday. Before we get started and jump back into the world of Almir and Oros, I do want to just bring up a couple things once again. Where, if you do have a Twitch Prime subscription and you feel so inclined and haven't already given it out, we'd really appreciate it if you kick it our way. It's one of the best ways to support us. Also, join our Discord if you haven't already. I think we've caught most of the regulars at this point, but we'd love to see you there, talk about the show, see some cool stuff, hear from us. We'd love to see you there. And with that, I want to start bringing us back. So, last time, it was a time of exploration, discovery within ourselves. Two of our heroes met for the first time a young woman named Seneca Poppy, who later on we discovered is a lady-in-waiting and the first maiden of the queen. They helped her escape her chaperones by putting her in a bag. There's no good way to say that, but I promise it went over better than you would expect.
It was the bag of oblivion.
Yes.
Go back and watch.
Our two heroes convinced the chaperones to turn the other way by declaring their engagement and showing off their lovely, lovely spirit children to the chaperones. From there, we went back to the Temple of Glass. We learned a little bit about some of our folks and friends here at the table, what makes them tick, what they want, those sorts of things. Once we had our long rest, we then picked back up and ran into Ye Ol' Gorple shop. Our favorite place in the City of Values.
Yes.
We encountered Xander, the halfling man who runs and owns the establishment. And Bogarth purchased a piece of history from him, a brick from the original meeting house. We left off with Killian asking, by using detect magic, if the brick itself was magic. And after a week of waiting to know if this brick is magical,
Please.
Killian.
Oh my goodness. Don't take us to commercial break.
The answer you're looking for, upon gazing upon this brick while using this detection magic you have recently acquired, there are faint traces of abjuration on the brick, but very, very faint. It's almost built within the brick itself. Roll investigation for me, because that's intelligence.
You couldn't have just said yes or no.
I can never say yes or no.
So this is a great first roll. 9.
See?
You don't know how or why, but you think probably the reason you're picking up these traces of abjuration is because of something that's within the brick, not the brick itself.
Okay. Hey, Bogarth.
Yes,
You got pretty
Please tell me.
special brick there.
I know. I've got the certificate of authenticity. It's got my initial B. I'm an owner of this brick. Is it special? Well, I already know it's special, but is it like magic?
A little bit, or maybe something in the brick is, yeah.
Oh wow. Wait, hold on. Above the table, Sir DM, please. Is the brick in a case, or is it just?
You have a fine cloth to hold it,
Right, of course.
but it is not in a case.
Okay. Great. Okay. I just needed to visualize that.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh. Okay.
Uh,
Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, I think it'd be cool if we broke it open to see what's
It's
inside.
no.
What?
What?
Wait, it's a piece of history. Why would you destroy it? How much did you pay for it?
1 gold piece.
Whoa, that is too much.
What do you mean?
Oh,
It's a piece of history
What
for
is
1 gold piece.
We're all upstairs in this establishment, right?
At this
Okay,
point, yeah.
Okay.
Killian, Seneca tugs on part of your shirt and pulls you over the side and says, "Is it too mean to tell him it's just a brick?"
I mean, kinda. It is a little bit special, but you know.
Well, Bogarth,
Yes.
I think it's great that you have a piece of history.
Wow. I know. That's what I was just telling Killian.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's
well,
really good,
Okay.
and you should be really proud.
Yeah. Okay.
It can be your new friend.
No. That's weird.
Oh,
No. This is an inanimate
doing it
object.
wrong.
It's just leave it. It's fine.
But I think that maybe you're just scared to say that maybe in this scenario you're the brick and you really want to be my friend. Did I pass the trial, the probation period? Did I make it?
Uh-huh. And
Yes!
And do you know what's the best way to christen a new friendship?
Uh-huh.
We should get you some clothes for the ceremony tonight.
No. I have the... Well, you're wearing them right now. But I was just going to wear the glasses.
We should... They only work with what you have. Maybe we should get you a nice shirt.
I was told that I looked great.
Was he
By my friends, right?
Was he
Of
shirtless?
course.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, you look great.
Very
Handsome.
you
Thank you.
definitely.
What?
I don't know why you're screaming. You're like 5 feet away from me.
Bogart, it looked good, but I think you could probably use a shirt.
I will say that it definitely looked like Bogarth was wearing a fur coat. Is what
Yeah,
was said.
But like fur coat over bare chest.
Okay, I don't know why
No, no,
we're
no.
being so judgmental.
No,
Uh,
was that
Ken
what
made
it
it
looked
work.
like? Fur coat over bare chest?
Uh,
I don't
it's-
remember.
Just fur coat was the only descriptor I gave.
Okay.
but I had pants.
You
right?
did have pants, yeah.
Great.
Well,
Okay.
Bogarth,
Fur pants.
Okay, you know,
the
boxes
proof of
checked.
your fur seems to sparkle just a little bit more today.
Oh, again?
Again,
Oh, no, okay.
yes. There's
Yes.
a little spirit energy in there. Gain 1 inspiration.
Wow! Yes.
All right.
I have
Everything's
oh,
coming
sorry.
up Bogarth.
Thank you, Reigns.
Coming up.
All right, well, I suppose if Bogarth is sorted, because he does look very great,
Well, I don't have the glasses on right now. You do.
you still look good.
Oh
So,
my
anyways,
goodness.
let's get the rest of you sorted. Some of you
What's up?
definitely need more clothes. And you all could do with a bit of an update. Nereus, at this point, you look down and you look at one of these racks that some of the clothing is
Yes.
displayed on.
Yes.
And watch yourself. Nereus, you see, looking down at your doublet that you're currently wearing and your boots, while they are nice, or at least they were when you left home, you've been through a lot. There's been some high winds, a variety of alchemical ingredients that have been in your presence. The fringes of your doublet are starting to fray. There's, you notice for the first time, one of your black patches, you think you might have gotten a little bit of like a stain or something going. You've been running pretty well and trying to keep everything up, but this is not core attire.
Is not. I could not show up anywhere. In this.
They're fine traveling clothes, but
Yes. These silks are worn out. I must get something more suitable, I think, for the event we're attending. I'm gonna start right. Are we in the clothing section?
yeah, yes. So up, if I want to remind everyone, Ye Old Gorple Shop is a circular establishment for the most part with a mezzanine with several modern apparel and appeals on the top little mezzanine floor. The bottom has more of the antique, archaic
Bricks.
finery, bricks, those sorts of things. Whereas this top floor appears to be more, I don't want to say thrift, but more updated and modern stylings and things like tools with not very much wear versus like a completely rusted out pickaxe on the bottom of like, this is dated from so and so and so and so.
It's like the Plato's closet of.
It's like you have the museum on the bottom floor and Plato's is up top.
Okay.
There, now I have you all, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm here, and it's making sense. I'm gonna start. I'll go to a clothing rack. I'll just kind of, because I'm sure I'm 5'11". I'm probably not fit. I'm
You're
not.
5'11"?
Not 5'11", 5'1". Good gracious! Surprise!
Whoa!
I'm gonna start looking. Not. I don't know. Okay, I gotta find some smaller clothing because I'm 5'1", and I'm not very buff. So I'm gonna try and look for something more akin to the style I would normally wear. Something nice. Rifling through this clothing rack, and I come across this like pearlescent Georgian era sort of waistcoat. And it's got like a waistcoat, and it comes paired with these like cinched capri pants with like these mother of pearl buttons. And I kind of look around with who I'm standing with, and like, okay, well, these two, they look nice, but they're not like, they're probably not fashionistas, Bogoth, can I have your opinion on something?
Of course.
You seem like you have a good eye for gentlemanly things.
I've read about it mostly, so
but
there aren't
it's
that
so-
many pictures in Lord of the Swords. But looking at what you've picked out,
Yes.
it certainly. Hold on, and I'll whip open Lord of the Swords, and I'll go to a dog-eared part in the book, and I'll just. Yeah. Pearls, yes. Cut right below the knee. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. The light color scares me a bit for travel, but I think I can make it work. If I get a little bit dirty, I have a backup pair of clothing now.
Well, I thought this was just for the event.
Oh yes, it's just for the event. No, I'm totally fine. Okay. I don't even know what I was worried about. Okay. Thank you, gentleman to gentleman. I appreciate your advice.
Yes.
Cool. I'll grab that and. Yeah, I'll grab that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to that while everybody else shops.
Yeah, as you all peruse and begin scouring the floor in these racks on the mezzanine, Killian, something catches your eye. At the back of the mezzanine, you see a large painting. It's a landscape. It depicts the river before Iliaster's Gate was built. And you can see several boats attempting to cross, people swimming in the river itself being swept away. It is a battlefield. There is the depiction of the blood seeping down towards the bottom of the painting and running into the river. Roll a history check for me.
16.
16. It's at this point, Killian, you realize this style of painting with the depiction of the battlefield and the blood running down towards the bottom of the painting, this is the calling card of the Red Coin Society. You realize every establishment you've been to that has associated themselves with the Red Coin Society has had one of these paintings in this style prominently displayed in their store.
I'll walk down to old Xander, and you wouldn't happen to be a member of the Red Coin Society, would you?
Well, yes, of course. The Gorpals have been a member of the Red Coin Society since its birth. That is what we are built on, is the very foundation of this nation's history.
That is good to know. Thank you. Is there any way that I could be initiated into the Red Coin Society. I have a shop myself, blacksmith. Yeah.
Well, is it here within the City of Values?
No, it's in the City of Progress.
Ah, well, in that case, I would advise that you find your way to the doorstep of Jerome.
That is very helpful. Thank you.
Yes, he is the current resident master within Sill. I recommend you take it up with him and his bookkeepers.
All right. I appreciate that. Also, you wouldn't... Would you happen to have any sort of... I don't know what it's called. It's like a fancy attire. It's black, has like a sort of white undercoat with like a tie. I think it was called a tux or something.
A tux.
Or what's the full word? Tuxedo?
Tuxedo.
One moment, please. And he deftly throws his hands onto the counter and like flips over the counter of the shop. You see, yes, you see. He is a halfling. His proportions. He did not win the genetic lottery. His legs definitely look way shorter than the rest of his torso and his arms, and he begins sort of scurrying about the store. There's a ladder up to the mezzanine that he very deftly like woof, 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 woof.
All arms.
Yeah, all arms.
This poor gorilla, man.
What's that game, Gorilla Tag?
Yeah. Xander full on gorilla tags his way to the mezzanine. He rifles through some things. Well, I don't know if this is exactly what you were looking for, but it sounds similar. And he has to get up on a stool to be able to present it to you, based on your height compared to his. And it's very close to what you were describing. It appears to be more of a charcoal gray than fully black. It does not have any kind of tie, sans a bolo tie.
Okay.
Nice.
How much would this be for purchase?
Killian, do you touch it?
I would, in fact, touch it, yes.
As you touch it with your metal arm, you'll hear a slight as you find your arm has become infused with acid.
Oh! How much is it? Thank you, spirits.
I would sell it to an esteemed patron of a historian like myself for 6 silver.
Well, I'm not as much of a historian myself, but I'm looking to become one. So I'll give you a gold.
Yes, well, your friend already has the beginnings of a perfect collection.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of that, I had a little bit of magic in it. I'm able to sense these things. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You can sense things.
Yeah. Energies of different kinds.
Mm. My ex-wife was like you.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's a good thing.
No idea.
Was she a Scorpio too? No.
She threw that term around a lot. I don't really know what it means.
That's all right. No worries. Here's a gold for the outfit there.
Oh, well, let me go get your change.
No, that's all right. You can keep it. It's fine.
Killian, as you reach into your coin purse, you find among your coins and oddities rather large orb-like oddity.
Pass it along.
Come here. That's not where that was. And I'll grab out a gold and give it to him.
Yeah, he.
Man, what was
Please excuse yourself.
I'm so sorry. My children are very, very noisy.
Do you sense your children as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
Should have sold it to him for full price as he walks off.
Too late now.
Anyone else looking at something? Otherwise,
Yeah, I think I would take a pitch black blazer, and like a buttoned up white shirt, but all like the top half of the buttons are missing. Like
Of course they are. Of course they are.
they're all like half of the buttons are just gone. You were talking to my husband recently, and you gave him a discount. And because we are married and in love, sorry about your ex, I would like to purchase this with legal tender. Legally acquired.
I don't like your emphasis on legal, but it's a rather ratty piece, but 3 silver for you, just because I feel bad about who you married.
Okay. Honey. Honey.
Oh, yeah.
I need help.
I'll walk
Please? I left
Yes.
my coin purse at home.
over. Of course you did.
Okay, you have to roll deception for me at this point. The husband thing I was going to let fly, but
Alright, fine.
now you're lying a little too much.
That is a 3.
A big grin just crosses Xander's face. Yes, they left their coin purse at home.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I
Yup.
did.
Here's another gold. I don't have any silver, unfortunately, because I didn't get any change. So there's another gold.
Well,
Oh, in that case,
him
I would
dry.
like to get the socks as well. If we're...
Are we putting things on Killian's tab? Because I have some.
You have to marry him first before you
Oh.
can...
Did we ever close up my tab at the other?
no, you did not. It's currently still
Ooh.
sitting open
Where
with
was that at?
Alice and Bertha.
Oh. We're going back.
We'll have
We're
to
going
stop
back.
by.
I'll be okay. I'll be all right. It's fine.
Well, thank you. And then Nesh will put on the shirt and the blazer, and the blazer's just like too tight. Way too
Yeah.
tight. It is. And it's just like buttoned and barely holding it together.
Wow, you look great.
Thank you.
Nesh, maybe you just put that on when we walk in.
What do you
Or
mean?
can you take it off?
No,
Please.
Okay, well,
I
just
don't think I. No, I can't.
It's all right. if it rips, I can fix it. It's
move
I can
very
also help
carefully.
fix it.
We have a little bit of time before we start.
Do you have any extra buttons to go with it?
No, that's fine.
What if
Well,
the
I
rest
have an
of them
entire chest of buttons. It's your problem if you want to look through them.
All right.
Are there any books in this shop, by the way?
Yes, there are books in the shop. They are most of them are on the base floor, within cases, but there are a couple of books up here as well.
Okay. I would just like to peruse I'll just, I'm done shopping. I don't need anything. I've got the glasses. So I'll just go downstairs and
And the brick.
well, yeah, well that's implied, obviously. And I'll just be looking through some of the books in the lower part of the store. Just for anything that might tickle my fancy. Maybe something on tea. So I don't know enough about it. And I would like to expand my horizons.
Yeah. You find in a case one book that you can't read the title to, but is labeled The Expert Guide to Harafin Trading. The book's description is, while written in the language native to Harafa, This book details their different exports and specialties and what they prefer to purchase.
Oh, great. I'm just kind of thumbing through and just trying to look for whatever the most important
The book is in a
information
display
is.
case.
Oh, it's in a, of course. Well, yeah, duh, it's important. It's a great book, obviously. Are all of them in the display case?
The ones in the mezzanine are not, but
Oh.
the main books down here are in display cases.
Wait, okay. I was looking for like books that I could just like.
Thumb through. You're in the mezzanine then.
Okay, great.
You find a cookbook. Labeled oh gosh. It's labeled edible habits. In it there are some recipes that appear to contain tea. There's a tea cake within it.
Great.
Yeah.
What kind of tea?
It doesn't specify,
Oh.
but the tea is an essential ingredient for the base of the cake.
Oh. This doesn't really have what I'm looking for, I think. I think I'll just rejoin the party. Perhaps.
Wonderful. Well, Varia, is there anything that strikes your fancy?
I probably just rifled through as quick as I could to find just something, because I was not. Whatever brick was being bought downstairs while I was looking through, I was not super interested in. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you find a rather simple yet elegant bodice that you figure you can probably wear on top of what you're already wearing. It looks a little like you can see your other clothes underneath a little bit, like poking through, like you're wearing a t-shirt on top of a t-shirt on top of a t-shirt kind of a deal.
Whatever.
But it looks nice enough to sell, especially with your pants. You're like, yeah, this gets the deal done. Yeah. You also find a very elegant head wrap and pin combination that could be up to your fancy if you so choose.
Do they have any? My witchy head is probably at this point. Bogarth and I have been walking through the woods for quite a while, so
Yeah.
it's probably
There's like
pretty
sticks
ratty.
sticking out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Are there any other options, maybe?
Yeah,
Potentially?
there's a variety of hoods, cowls available. You see one large, pointy, cylindrical hat, a la a gnome. And
Yeah, you should get this one.
I don't know
There
if I'm up
is-
for that much of a change.
there is
Oh.
also what appears to be a rather finely done hat in a similar style to yours, but as opposed to being the witch stick straight up, have a little bit of bend, it's pretty much almost fully collapsed. So it functions a lot more like a sun hat than going straight up. It's like
Like it's just kind of it's fallen. And
it's a little wimpy, yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I can
That's
hold
more
your
fun.
other hat while you try that one on, if you want.
Sure, I'll try it and see how it
Now,
goes.
really quick, while you're changing hats, because I remember there was a moment you had a while ago. Do I notice the little bumps on your? Do I notice anything?
I mean,
I don't know if you would have them covered up or anything.
it's just my hair underneath my hat, so it probably. My hair's probably a little bit ratty, but you might see.
Well, I guess my question is.
I would not be necessarily trying to hide. I think I've gotten used to it at this
Yeah,
point.
I would say you do catch a glimpse of. From your view, Bogarth, you're not sure if it's maybe a welt or something, but there's definitely like a distinctive bump that you catch as
Yeah.
various
Like,
switching
sort of
hats.
right along.
In our
Yeah.
travels, would I have seen you hatless before?
No,
No.
probably not.
Okay. Well.
Or like if you had, it was like while we were sleeping.
Right, and Bogarth wouldn't be creepy or anything. Definitely not. I
Yeah,
understand
Bogarth was
social
too
boundaries.
captivated with some of his particular books.
Yes, exactly. Of course, right. And we don't need to bring him up right now. I'll just while you're doing that, I'll just say, whoa, is that new?
Oh,
Are you okay?
I don't really know.
Oh,
They are new.
okay.
I kind of forgot about them for the moment.
Do they hurt?
Yeah, sometimes.
Aren't you a healer? You can just heal yourself, right?
Yeah, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah, this just feel a little weird.
Sorry, guys.
It's not a pain that I seem to be able to heal. It's kind of like a headache. Have you ever had a headache before?
Probably. Yes.
They kind of suck.
Right, of course.
But it's not like you can't, just rub some dirt on the wound and get rid of it. Like it's inside
Please,
your
I
head.
try to keep my fur clean.
Oh,
You know
yes,
this,
sorry.
Valeria.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is about you right now. Is there anything I can do to help? It looks uncomfortable.
It's
Can I find like a plant or something that would like a medicinal root or something that you know of?
I don't know. I've been kind of looking around as we went, but they've just been kind of growing bigger. I even asked somebody, it might have been in 2 Nights Rest before we left, if they had ever seen anything like this, and they said to ask the people in the temple, so I was planning on doing that, but
Okay.
or at least I think I remember that happening, but
We'll find out
I'll
shortly.
look at my notes. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm looking into it, but
Okay.
All right, you two. Varia, you look lovely. We need to purchase things.
this-
You all
does it
see
look
now the line of the sun coming through the windows of the Gorpal shop is beginning to lower more and more as it's approaching sunset very rapidly.
we spent all day in this shop.
I believe it.
That's fair.
Your friend Nereus is very particular.
Oh, and I've gone and I've picked out other accessories as well, like a pair of boots and an ascot and some new stockings, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, while you two have been having this conversation and everyone's been sort of shopping around, Nereus has accumulated a pile next to a changing screen of just a variety of different apparel items.
Nash picks up the belt. You do not need this. You already have a shelf that will hold it up.
Wait, what?
It seems like they liked it. They think it looks good.
The spirits said their piece.
What's the shelf?
You know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But it had the cadence of a compliment, so I'll take it.
You don't know what a shelf is? It's kind of like a rack, but in
do
a
know
different spot.
Yes. Ever the wordsmith, Bogart.
Yeah, I don't
reads
know.
a lot of books,
I always
okay?
appreciate it when people tell me things when I don't know them, and it just
All
seemed
right,
like you
all
didn't know
right.
what a shelf was. So
Yes.
Let's get everything purchased so we can go on our way.
Oh. How much do I owe you for this puddle?
The hall.
This hole?
Well, let me start checking you out.
I told you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Here we go again.
Xander begins folding your pile that you're collecting. Do you need any sort of case?
Case?
A bag, perhaps?
We don't have that bag of holding, do we, anymore?
We should.
We do? We
Seneca
do!
has
Seneca, darling, would you let me borrow your bag just for a little bit? I'll give it back on some time.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, I was being genuine!
well, we'll see.
Wait, okay. Hold on. Persuasion.
You can be genuine and unconvincing.
That's a 22 on persuasion.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Ooh, thank you. Okay. And once Xander I forgot your name for a moment. I'm so sorry.
Xander Gopal.
Ah! Wonderful name for a wonderful gentleman. I'll just put the stuff in the bag of
I
holding.
agree.
Well, the second you do,
Oh.
the first article of clothing kind of clogs it up and it is no longer holding anything.
Is no longer holding anything. That is okay. I feel like it's broken, but I'll just put one item of clothing.
What?
I'll
You broke the bag of oblivion?
It
That
was
is
such
our
a strong
strongest-
weapon.
That's our strongest weapon.
Okay, I'm getting blamed for this.
Nereus, what is wrong with you?
But we were gonna use it for the sword thing.
Yes, I was going to swallow a sword using the bag of oblivion in my mouth.
Wait,
Now
I was-
how am I going to
I was
do it?
really
just
excited.
grabbed the bag. Why are we all piling on him? Seneca had it the whole time.
I have to train how to swallow a sword now.
I'm going to get you a bag.
Sword this thing.
This is so complicated, Xander. I'm so sorry.
It's not it's a bag.
After a couple
Sorry.
of minutes of everything being folded and you getting a very decent quality
Of course.
bag,
Not better.
Xander sort of dumps it on the table. All right, Mr. What was your name?
Nereus.
Nereus, yes. With everything, you've picked some of the finer garments upstairs, some that I've debated whether or not to put down here. I would say we're looking at a price tag of around 4, 5 gold.
4 or 5. Well, it has
5
to be one of
gold.
them. All right. Cool. And I will gladly hand over 5 gold.
No, you can haggle.
Did you call me a hag?
No.
Yes, he did. He said a very dirty word.
Nesh, I thought we were closer than this.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I said it because you broke the bag.
We could have talked about this in private. I feel like it really hurt
Sorry.
my feelings right
I'm just a bad
Well, anyways,
guy.
I'll take that gold. Have a wonderful day. I'm not dealing with another marital arrangement.
I can hear the spirits talking. I think we just need to calm down, okay?
Yeah.
What is 41 minus 5?
Well, everyone, I hope you're all ready.
Wait, I didn't pay.
It goes on.
Yes, you didn't
Are
pay.
you sure it goes on killing stuff?
No, I'm gonna do the right thing and pay. How
Yes.
much do I owe you? With the new hat, but it is kind of sagging a little. So
2 silver.
okay. It's 2 silver.
You can haggle.
Oh, it's more like
For 1
6
silver.
copper to me.
Yes.
I feel like someone's saying something terrible. 2
I
silver.
only have a gold. Can I have change back?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Jingle, jingle.
You said it was 2. So I have
Hey,
8 silver back.
You
No,
said
I
keep
was-
change.
You did say it. You did say it
I
twice.
want this man's business to continue going. It's fine.
Wait, Seneca.
Game recognizes game.
Seneca, what are you going to wear?
Well, I'm sure I will be dressed promptly as soon as we arrive.
Yes.
What does that mean?
By the chaperones?
Yes.
Like she's important.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
not
you're gonna be
going
out
in-
of disguise.
You're wearing the
Yes.
glasses.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course I knew
Bogart,
that.
she's very important. She has to be there.
Right. Yes.
Yes,
of
which we
course.
are bordering on running late. I hope you all are ready to run.
Oh, wait. But I would really like a haircut.
Why are you kidding?
Bogarth,
Is there a place that I can get one?
I can help.
Really?
Here,
Yes.
I'll hand. I'll
Yes,
hand you
cut
some
his
scissors.
hair while we walk. We really have taken a long.
Killian, will you help me?
Just
need
the
extra hands?
top fare. Nothing
All right,
below,
everyone.
please.
And Seneca begins physically pushing you
Yes,
and
yes.
Bogarth and Varia out the door.
Please.
Sorry.
Uh,
We can do this together as we walk. Let's go.
Just make sure you blend it, I think.
Just one
Layer it? I don't know.
Fade? A fade?
Fade? No.
What do I
As
have
you
for
all are
this?
now hustling, jogging maybe, through the City of Values. As you make your way through the tradeway towards the center of the city, to the district known as the Meadows, where the palace resides. As you're making your way through, coming out of the tradeway, you come to the edge of the meadows, which is very obvious. The entirety of the meadows is elevated by several feet by a familiar cobbled effect that creates a raised platform.
Is the meadows where the spirits hang out? Is that what Seneca was saying? Okay.
The edge of this platform has a white pole fence surrounding it. As you make your way on the street into the meadows itself, you see there's a variety of different spaced out estates, very ornate, fancy buildings coming in a variety of colors, each having their own fenced off area. It looks as if folks built homes on various parts of a golf course and then planted an absolute buttload of flowers everywhere. Everything is very neatly chopped and trimmed to make sure it has geometric shapes to it. And as you finally see the palace itself, you see its elegant form standing above everything. It is a very large building. The top of it, while it is mostly rectangular, the pointed windows create peaks that go along the top of the roof. Large bushes and hedges line the main pathway to the palace within the meadows itself. It is also gated off by this beautiful white pole fence that has definitely seen some aging. There's certain yellowing, especially on the east and west sides of these poles themselves. You are now accompanied by a large throng of carriages, horses, and very, very fancy folk, all sauntering, chatting, meandering towards this centralized road that leads up to the palace. This main pathway, you see, leads to a central pool of water. At this point, it's about 50 or so feet away from you. In the center of this pool of water is a large truss filled with several turquoise roses as water gently drips out from it and back into the pond itself. On either side of this main thoroughfare that's broken up by this fountain display, there are large hedges that create an outline of the palace grounds. Beyond the front garden, there is the base floor of the palace, which the walls go about 30 feet up to a balcony section that sits in front of the rest of the palace. You can see already there are several guards, staff dressed in bow ties and a variety of different adornments, already mingling. You see that there are several tables set up to look across the palace grounds themselves. The entire palette of the palace is that of a yellowing cream-colored stone, broken up by small specks of red stones, contrasted by the elegantly laid charcoal roof. As you all begin slowing your step, you can see that each of these hedges appear to have a collection of all the same flowers planted within them. Not the same between each hedge, but large clusters of daffodils, orchids, tulips. And you see there are small nameplates denoting different nobles and their specific flower. You see that among the guards that walk with you and your entourage of different fancy folk, they all have flowers pinned to them in some way, shape, or form in their hair, and it seems to denote, it seems to denote their family and who they come from and who they're attached to. Despite this overabundance of flowers, the scent that greets your nose isn't as pungent and powerful as that of this quantity of flowers, but rather a soft one, almost like vanilla. As the sun is setting, several Viridian armored men and women begin lighting pale lanterns around the palace grounds and property. As you approach, you can see Seneca getting more and more agitated as many eyes are on her as you all approach.
Before we walked up, I would have approached Seneca and been like, "Hey, do you want us to block you coming in at least for a little, or do you want to just be on full display?"
Well, I think it would be best if you could try to keep me from sight as much as possible. This is all going to be a little embarrassing.
Is it gonna be weird that you show up with us?
It should be fine.
Okay.
So then, I probably would have gone up to Bogarth, since I think we're the tallest.
Oh yeah,
Well, you're-
absolutely. Well,
6 foot.
I'm also about 6 foot.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we-
we are the tallest.
Nereus is down there waving.
Just a little guy.
Hi guys. Hi.
I'm so excited.
Maybe we can walk in front.
oh, and I would be wearing the
Yeah.
spectacles.
Yes.
I would have
Yes.
gotten them
That
back.
is an assumption I took.
Yes. Maybe we can walk in front and then just be the first thing people see.
Have
And
we
sort
had
of block.
time to put on our nice clothing?
I figured
Yeah,
we'd put it
okay.
put it on at the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how did my hair turn out?
Do we need to?
How were you cutting Bogart's hair?
Well, that was when we
So-
were walking.
I have
I know.
yeah. Right. I have a couple of daggers, so I was just gonna try to like
And I have shears that I was
yeah.
having-
So we were gonna kind of
Okay.
like
Okay. Typically, I'd have one of you roll with disadvantage, but because you both were doing it, we'll count that as.
I know. I need to get this side. Come on.
Oh, the spirits. Yep, I agree.
Yep.
You're gonna each roll straight for me, and I'm
And
gonna
I would have
you
been like lowering myself as we're walking.
doing like a squat walk.
yeah.
And of course, anytime they say, look down, we need to get, the nape of your neck, I of course am.
Is it just up here or everywhere?
No, it's just up here. It's just up here.
We're everywhere.
Oh, that's pretty precise. Roll.
Roll for fade.
Roll for fade. Roll a performance check for me.
I am gonna give myself guidance.
Smart move.
And we're both rolling.
You said performance.
Ooh, there we go.
12.
12.
Okay.
Not bad. Could be worse.
21.
So I cut the main parts off.
And then I just
She
get like
shaped it
the.
well.
It's
Yeah.
a really sharp dagger, so
Yeah.
I've just got
You're-
kind of
you're
like
doing the
okay,
blending?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
One
you
thing
hold
took
you
the
hold
leg
one
off.
dagger up
The
so it
razor
catch the
fade.
hair and then.
Yeah, I got
If you've
lucky
ever
'cause I
seen,
can't
if you've
cut my
ever
own
seen
finger,
those,
so-
have you ever
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
those videos where
They're
they
just
chop hair with
clank,
like a cleaver? I imagine
Yeah.
something like that. Like,
But like really finely.
delicately.
I used fire
to pull
Yeah.
that hair off.
What's that smell?
I'm not looking behind me.
Sweat.
You put some butter in Bogarth's ear and light it.
What is happening? Is this a technique where you're from? Saywin never did this.
Yep, totally.
I've definitely done this before.
Okay.
My hair's normally blonde.
You have blonde roots just coming.
Yeah. Blonde roots are just pitch black.
Oh, that's where the grease comes from.
Yeah. It's normally straight blonde hair, so.
Oh. Well,
Anyways.
Anyway.
how did it turn out?
No.
Bogarth, from the
What?
front,
On a scale of 1
it
to
looks pretty good. Looks
can be deceiving.
I need to put the product
elegant.
It-
The part you can't see, the back,
Uh-huh.
is not very blended
in. Oh, whatever.
with the rest of it. So it's a
Just
little
chunk
bit of
missing.
an almost mullet going on.
But she was doing the blending.
Wait, can I come
But
around
I
the
didn't
back?
shear off that part.
If I'm like
So it's blended.
Varia did her best. I also want to remind you, you were running.
Yeah, that's true. We were.
So it looks pretty
Can
damn
I, if I, okay,
All
so
things
if I let
considered.
Bogarth run in front of me, can I do like a little bit of mending? Trying to like,
Oh, yeah,
a
Dad,
little
throw
bit-
it back.
No, like take some of it off, like just a little bit. I don't know.
It doesn't look bad. From the front, it looks great. From the back, it's like, oh, okay.
It's a
Made
look.
better
Great.
with the spectacles.
Yeah.
This
It
is
looks
excellent.
like an intentional choice. It's not the exact fade from the back that you were
Yeah,
going
it's,
for.
it's an undercut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
there you go.
that's About 5 years ago.
Anyways,
And thank you. I will pass you this. I got a haircut and you did it. There's no way to disprove it.
There's no way you didn't see this coming.
That is true. It was on the list.
Wait, that wasn't for the party. That was just for.
Why
the
Oh, it
dish.
was.
Why don't you have Killian do this one? I mean, I'm already
What do you
here,
mean?
but you have other people doing some of these too.
Well, but Ceylin
Where is
told
it? Oh, there
told
it is.
me that I needed to get you to stamp.
Okay,
so-
I guess that's true.
I hope you have "Don't Die at the Party" on the list.
Let me see.
Oh.
That might have been one that was burned off.
Yeah, part of it was burned
Oh.
in a fire that was very mysterious how it started. Who knows how it happened? But it burned like all of this part of my
So,
face.
so Seneca, this
So-
guy at this old place, the 2 nights rest that we were at, he set a house on fire. And-
Killian, as you're saying this,
Uh-huh.
you all have approached the beginnings of the gate into the palace itself. You can see this balcony, as it is set up, there are these 2 very large, ornately crafted wooden doors that have been propped open, leading forth into the main entryway. You see a variety of folks having their coats taken by these different cummerbund and white shirt staff.
We're trying to block them a little so that like
Yes.
she's not seen until we get to the gate.
Yes. There are also several flower guards, very shiny armor, set up in rows. As you begin saying this to Seneca, you hear a Miss Poppy, and up storms 2 familiar black-shouldered individuals.
Son of a...
Miss Poppy, please, you can't. We need to get you changed. Please, just a moment. I just need to get my date and his chaperones signed in. Okay? Miss Poppy, this is so unorthodox. Where are you from, son?
From the City of Progress.
Wait, you're on a date right now? Sorry.
Yes, and you all get ushered over as these 2 chaperones, they don't even give you 2 a cursory glance. They begin pushing all of you forward, Seneca at the front, to the front guards. Yes, let these in. They're with Miss Poppy. Please, we need to get her changed. Yes, ma'am. Right away. Right away. And there's a passing glance as Seneca's grabbed by both arms, and she turns to face you, Killian, and says, "Well, I'll see you in there." And she is spirited away.
Does she look scared, or does she look like resigned? Like she was expecting this, but she's not worried?
She looks a little anxious, but not fearful.
Killian. What?
What?
You're her date?
Well, it's not like that or anything.
What do you mean?
At least it's, not to her.
A date's an important thing.
Wait, but to you it is.
What?
You said it's not a date for her.
I think we should get inside.
No, we're talking about this right
now
now.
we've got a minute.
No, Killian's right. We can talk about this later.
As you're all chatting,
And we will talk
you
about
see
this later.
right outside. You see right outside this gate.
Not you two. We're leaving. All right. Beat red.
the
And
space in between the little fountain with the turquoise roses and the effectively the front doors into the palace itself, there's a collection of folks that are fraternizing, for lack of a better term.
Good turn.
On either side, there are these hedge mages, which you see hedge mazes. Oh my goodness.
I was like, what?
my tongue is just like starting to flip-flop around. These hedge mazes. You see a young pair of individuals sort of snickering as they walk into one of the mazes. Varia, as you see those two individuals walk in the hedge maze, you see something looking back at you. Two large amber orbs. Faintly lighted between them is the gray fur, about the size of a small child.
Like Mimbo?
No.
Not this guy.
Oh no.
He stares at you from within the hedge maze. Oh my gosh, that is actually a tongue twister.
Perhaps Mimbo is the hedge mage.
Hedge maze.
Are we quickly walking in?
You seem shocked. Are you that shocked that Killian got a date? And you didn't? Because that's how I feel right now.
No,
You wish you
I'm
had
not.
a date?
No, that does not matter right now.
Oh, okay.
Bodied.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
We need to come back out to this hedge maze as soon as we can.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We can do that.
Okay.
But we need to get into this first.
Right. Yes.
Well, and keep an eye out for Oth.
Yes.
We gotta
Did I
have a
make
duck
eye
and cover
contact?
if he's here.
Okay. Was there like recognition?
He stares at you. His gaze is incredibly unsettling.
Piercing, even.
Yes.
got
Very
these
large
giant
eyes,
eyes.
very small face.
Varia, come on, let's
Okay.
go. The party's gonna start without us.
Mhm.
I need to see the glass blade being given.
Okay.
Great.
But we
Come
have
on.
to come back out.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
As you all make your way through this little mudroom that leads into the rest of the palace, across from it, the mudroom gives way into a large hallway just lined with a variety of paintings depicting various individuals and battles and different pleasant scenes. Two more large ornate doors give way into the main room where the party appears to be happening for the most part. The floral theme from outside spreads inside on its ornately decorated wallpaper. The vines stretch and grow across the sides of the room and up onto the ceiling, which stands about 50 feet above and is slightly domed. The color scheme inside is a soft amber and rosy pink, with the lush green of the vines providing a very appreciated contrast. This room itself is about 60 feet wide and 100 feet long, a rectangular room. The long edge stretches out before you. Pink marble columns hold up the ceiling, greeting the mosaic of cherub-like spirits hiding among the vines and greenery in the ceiling, looking down upon you. In the center of the room is a tessellating tile design of a large flower, straight and narrow in the center, but curling into the rest of the floor as the design gets further and further away from the center. Along the edges of the room, there are several small tables set up with large white tablecloths and towers of flutes of some liquid all around. Folks take from them, drink, as they are quickly refilled by the waitstaff. On the far side of the room from you, there's a raised platform with a lavishly decorated and adorned table covered in any possibly imaginable kind of food. A large roasted pig sits at the center. Just on its other side is a simple but elegant pink marble throne. Set on the corners of either side of this table are very well dressed in full tuxes musicians that are currently playing a soft tune as everyone chats and mingles. Sans for the way you came in, there are two large hallways that run to your left and right, just outside. And then across, down the far end, there are two smaller doors, and then another set of hallways that go left and right on the far end. As you all enter inside, there's a general hubbub. You hear folks gossiping and chattering as some of them begin approaching you all. Oh, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. Please tell me your story. I'm dying for something interesting to happen here.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Nereus Seranath. I don't think you've heard of me, but I am quite popular where I come from.
Yes, I would love to hear more.
Oh my goodness, well, I come from the Isles. I'm an elf, and we're all blue there, definitely. And we just love to yuck it up on the Isles. We love it there. It's so great and interesting and cool.
Roll persuasion for me.
Okay.
I just want to back away from this conversation and like see if I can maybe be in the shadow of one of the tables or just like out of view and just looking. I don't want to be talking to anybody. I just want to be looking, especially for Oth, but just like looking around.
You and Nereus, you would potentially clue the party in on this, but it appears the main party, being the queen and her entourage, have not yet entered.
Okay.
This is the time before the ceremony begins. It's collecting everyone. It's this necessary sort of mingling before the ceremony itself starts. So you do not see Oth, but I'll have you roll perception for me. What'd you roll?
18.
Okay. As you're mentioning this, well, Nereus, it's wonderful to meet you. I heard.
Oh, secrets.
Did we have our weapons confiscated, by the way?
Oh yeah.
No,
like
you did not. You see that there are a variety of not only armed flower guard, but armed individuals in general. Many of them look a little old to be effectively wielding weapons, but the weapons themselves appear to be a symbol of stature, of pride within the court itself.
Is it too late to say I guided myself? After you look at what I rolled. It did end up
Let's
an
be
8.
real. It's not
but
like it's gonna help that much.
Varia, you're...
it would have.
As you slink into the shadows, being maybe a little bit underdressed for being in this establishment, you have a couple folks like approach you, see your face, and sort of
No, I'm
turn.
fully channeling the RBF.
Yeah. It's really apparent. It is a deterrent.
I don't want to talk to you. Don't even think about me.
You're trying to pay attention, pick up on things, but something just eats at the back of your mind.
It's nimble outside.
Yep. He's gnawing.
Okay.
I think as people are like surrounding Nereus and talking to him, because he's like so interesting, Nesh will go, dreadful news also. His uncle recently passed, so my heart goes out to you.
Oh.
It was a terrible boating accident.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Yes.
Did you acquire any land?
Any land, actually, yes. There's a tiny island off the mainland of the island that's in another island. He's got a yacht. Not a
Yes.
yacht. Is that a thing?
Yes, he was
A
eaten
big
by a
boat.
sea monster.
He was eaten by a sea monster and it had these
Terrible.
horrible teeth. Anyway, that's why I'm
Roll
here.
deception.
Among the gossip, you hear a familiar kind of gain +2 to your deception rolls, everybody.
Let's go! Do I have to?
Guys, that makes me positive.
Let's
go. I get a positive number now.
Thank you, Stu.
Also, while all that's happening, I'm going to step away and grab one of the flutes and
Yeah.
just kind of go towards where Varia is, but like a little bit off to the side, kind of checking the other angles.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll be sipping.
Roll perception for me.
Can't be worse than
What'd you roll for deception?
23.
Okay.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So, oh my goodness, that's horrible. Did he passed? Was it because of the war? I know it's getting dangerously close to the City of Progress these days.
Oh, no, he was lucky enough that he died before anything could come too close to him, warlike. So, I honestly, I think his passing by the means of a sea monster,
So sad.
it's rather merciful. He would not have done well in the war.
I know.
I know.
Sorry, it's
My-
just
Very
so-
hard.
I was there, you know.
Are there tears?
You're pushing your luck. My brother's wife came back recently from the front herself.
Oh,
Poor woman. She keeps waking up in fits over the damned battle. Porter keeps saying she's haunted by the nightmare of the front. I don't know what that means, but it sounds all rather terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
yes, great, yes. That's
Killian, what'd you roll for perception?
9.
There's only one person.
Dang it.
Killian, you're checking your angles. You're trying to approach this as an operation, as work.
Mhm.
But it kind of looks fun. And you keep seeing young folks talking to each other, twirling their hair. One guy has his hand on his hip with his sword. He looks too young to really be able to wield something of that size. Sort of flexing, and you just can't help but think this is not something that's meant to be enjoyed alone.
I will then look for Seneca.
Yeah, you'll keep your eyes peeled.
I would say that Bogarth is like a kid in a candy store with all of these fancy people
New friends.
dressed in fancy clothes, tons of potential new friends, and he'll just be going around just hi, I'm Bogarth. Hi, I'm Bogarth. Would you like to be my friend? Would all of you like to be my new friends? I'm Bogarth. Hello.
You get a lot of folks are very charmed by your
Yep.
energy.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, of course, Bogart. Where are you from? Who are you with? I don't see a flower.
Oh, I guess she said it was okay to say it. We came here with Seneca.
Oh, Miss Poppy.
Yes.
Wow. Are you? That's so interesting.
Yeah, we're friends. Best friends.
Oh, great! That's wonderful. It's so great to see her making friends nowadays. I know she's had a tough time, and just between you and me, and she tends to be disagreeable. But I'm glad that she has someone as energetic as you. It would do her good.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Hey, would you know anything about this glass blade that's being given out
Well,
today?
I
Who's receiving
heard.
it?
Well, I don't think they know yet. I'm pretty sure Queen Amalia, may Nellen bless her, is going to be having a bit of a dance off
Oh,
for them.
really? Wow. Wait, how many are being given out?
I believe it's just 2 this time.
Two chances. Okay.
Do you really want to win it?
Yes, I do. Of course I do. Have you ever heard of Evandal Rivaris.
Well, of course.
Really?
I do so miss that darn buffoon.
You
He
miss
was
him?
so much fun at these events, and
Were you
quite the
friends?
charmer in his old age, I must say. We rubbed elbows, let's say. He, some age like a fine wine, but Evandal, he aged like a pristine diamond.
Wow. I don't even know what that really means. But, wow. And I'll pull up my book, and I'll just say, I've read this so many times. Have you read this? Do you have a copy of this?
Oh, yes.
Lord of the Swords.
I've read it to my children many times.
Well, really? Oh, there's some kind of violent... Regardless, it feels weird to teach your kids 2 sword fighting styles. I adore Evandal. He is everything to me. And getting a glass blade tonight. Man, it would really feel like I'm following in his footsteps and doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
You are just the most adorable. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck, Bogarth.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's at this point the trumpet players from the musical ensemble stand up and two of the doors to the sides of the throne open. And one of the trumpet players calls out, Her Majesty, Dame of the Eternal Rose, daughter of Clorn and Saramina, may they rest in peace, mother of Prince Isaac, beauty of the river, and blessed by Nellen and refined by glass, Queen Amalia Daringhorn. Everyone claps and sort of makes way so everyone can see. You see the folks from outside who were chitter-chattering come inside to witness this. A woman dressed in white and blue enters, along with Seneca, now dressed in gold and purple, and 2 other ladies come in, along with a stout gentleman, a larger battle-scarred woman, a sort of hunched man, and a old gentleman wearing a multicolored sash. The woman herself wears an illustrious white bodice, lined with sparkling silver and light blue accents across the top. The shoulders are large and puffed. The sleeves come down and drape across her middle fingers in light blue. The front of the dress itself is a deep blue, but the outer dress and bustle are a light blue covered in an embroidery of white, looking almost like a flowing river. Her hair is swept up and away from her face. The swoops frame her temples, while the 2 braids come from the back of the bun forward, showing the sheer volume of hair she has. It hardly moves, as though frozen in an icy white snow. The canvas of deep olive that is her skin stands above the high-necked collar. A turquoise rose effortlessly rises and falls with her breath just beneath. Her face, you can see, holds a certain timeless beauty to it. Yet, time has tried very hard to claim it. As you see her enter in, expressionless, you can envision every single expression of emotion she has ever expressed across her face, with every line that crosses it. Droplets of pale silver hang from a delicate yet sturdy silver crown atop her head, holding 3 blue gems within its borders. Despite her apparent age, she stands straight. She walks carefully yet proudly. The languid movements of her body is contradicted by the focused precision and the speed of her eyes as they seem to scan every single person in the room. As she comes in, Seneca and the 2 other ladies flanking her and her entourage take their seats at the table, her sitting in the throne. Before she sits, everyone falls silent as she holds up her hand to stop the applause. Evora, for those who remember her in her later years, lost her leg to a stray dog she was trying to train for Balian's great-grandfather, who, I will remind you, was a child at the time. Only a few of you remember her hobbling around and yelling for a door or to be helped up the stairs. But that was not who Evora was. Before time ravaged her, she was a brilliant mind, careful hand, and warm caretaker. She was like a second mother to me. I see in your faces you don't know how to react, but I know Evora is thankful you are here to celebrate her life, service, and dry humor. To Lady Evora Silentshore, the best of women and men. Everyone holds up their flute and sort of nods in agreement. Nereus, one of the gentlefolk you were talking to, sort of leans over. She's been dead for like 1,800 years. I don't know why we're still having this party.
It seems a bit eccentric if you're asking me.
Let the dancing in her honor begin. The other doors open now. Out on a very fine silk pillow are wheeled two delicately crafted glass blades. Everyone who is standing in the center of the room on the flower goes and stands off to the sides. As the music begins to pick up in a moment.
They have to come to a cadence first.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Everyone begins to, as the music begins to pick up, you see several different folks of, regardless of orientation or presentation, begin asking people for hands. Killian, you have at this point clocked Seneca standing off to the side of one of the tables, watching the queen and sort of looking a little bit uncomfortable.
Can I ask one of the noble that I was speaking with? That's if they're still near me. Is it like a partner dance for the blades?
Yes.
Oh, is it like the blades will be given to the team?
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Yes. One.
Right.
Bogarth, you're a very young individual. Have you ever been to one of these events before?
No, but I've read about it.
Well, so this particular dance is done where one partner leads and
Right.
one partner follows.
I know.
And
the
then
dance.
they change. And
Yes.
after going completely around in the circle, they dance together again.
Oh, okay.
It's at this
Great.
point that I would like you all, if you so desire, to go out and find your dance partner. I will tell you right now, one person will be leading, one person will be following. If you are leading in this dance, you are rolling performance and athletics. If you are following, you are rolling performance and acrobatics. Choose your partner wisely.
Well, I think I got kind of a one-up because I'm gonna ask Seneca to do this. She definitely knows how to do this. So.
Killian,
Uh-huh.
from your coin purse, you'll notice an ethereal glow, a sparkle that grows and grows until out from this bag, from the orb, come two particular spirits. We'll have Rain and Lua joining us in this dance.
Um,
One white-furred tabaxi, dressed sharply in a green suit, red eyes, and one small guy in a cute, frilly black and white dress.
Wow.
Oh.
You notice
Hello there.
at this point as well that there are several quirks about some of the individuals within this room. And you realize that you don't think everyone here is a humanoid. Some of the folks in this room are spirits.
Wow.
Welcome to the Court of Flowers.
Oh. Wait,
Thank
is
you for
Mimbo
joining.
here?
You do not see Mimbo.
Darn.
Thank you for joining
Kinda
us,
hard to
Rain
miss.
and Lua.
Yeah.
Oh.
Howdy. Have a good time, I guess.
Good luck to your children. All right.
Does it seem like they are dancing together, or are they?
They might pair off if no one takes a hand.
So,
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'll try to make eyes with Bogarth.
I'm actually still talking with this noble,
Okay.
and I'll just say, you know how much I want these blades. Will you help me?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, poor
Alrighty.
Verdi.
You look very concerned, Nesh. What's going through your head?
Who are the people that were accompanying the queen? Was there there was an old man, and then a younger man?
Yes. You also, I will say, you also see at the table there is an empty seat.
If you need to do it, you need to do it right. And Nash will walk up to the younger man near the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be so honored as to have this dance with you?
He looks you over, sees your
Dorito-esque shape.
At least you'll have
I
that frame ready
am
to go.
actually going to be judging the dance, so I can't participate. But thank you, young lord. Whom are you attached to?
Drake one.
I am not attached right now, but it could change by the end of the night.
He's
He's
Banquala, he's a part of my party. Ah, of course.
Of course.
Seneca's party. Well, have a great time.
what was that about doing it right?
Sometimes you. I'll be over here.
I want to give like a little knowing smirk to Nash, like okay.
Yes.
I want to approach who. Okay, remind me. There's a little guy. And there was a tabaxi. Okay, so the tabaxi is Rain, and then Lua is the little guy. Okay, I'm gonna.
These are verbatim descriptions. I'm sorry, a small guy.
Small guy.
yeah,
Small
yeah.
guy. I'm so sorry. I'll approach. I really like the green suit that the tabaxi is in. I'm going to approach Rain and ask for a dance.
Bogarth, what did you...
22.
22?
No.
This individual...
I know that I'm familiar with the dance, but I've never done it, so I will be the best follower you'll ever have.
My lord.
And you. Wait, I didn't actually get a description of this person.
Yeah, this person has very curly hair that's been sectioned off and pushed towards the back of their head. They appear to be dressed very femininely. They are wearing a dress.
Okay.
They have, but as they roll up their sleeves, they do have particularly thick forearms.
Great. Let's dance.
And they sweep you off your feet, Bogarth.
Let's go!
Wonderful.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna walk up
This
next
is
to
way more important.
Seneca and hi, howdy.
Hello.
So do you want to you want to dance?
Yes.
With
That would. We should.
Okay.
I mean, we could.
I haven't.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Well,
So I haven't really danced since I was a kid. Nothing this fancy. Can you lead the way?
shh, I'm busy.
So
are we?
Of course. She grabs your non-metal hand and
Oh,
yanks
okay,
you to the
that's
floor.
okay.
Okay, so you're partnered up with Seneca. Nesh, you're brooding in the corner,
Yeah.
watching on with
I'm-
envious eyes.
I'm eating my feelings right now.
Yeah, there are still several waitstaff walking around.
Sorry. No,
yeah.
let me have the plate. please.
The plate itself is snails.
Edible, of course.
It's edible. It's escargot. So it's
Calories are calories.
gotta hit those macros, baby. All right.
Nereus?
Would you?
You will get a hi, Nereus. Yes.
Oh, you must have heard my name from the other party goers. Hello.
And Varia, you will notice a small hand rise up from below.
I
A little
wasn't-
guy in a black and white dress is asking you to dance.
Of course.
Love it.
I wasn't sure if Nesh was gonna make eyes with Lua.
he's
Wonderful.
busy.
It seems that way.
All right.
Seems
So
that
we
way.
all
Using the
have
shells too.
our dance partners. There will be 3 rounds.
I would like to throw out
Yeah.
that I have a book on all of the things to do when dealing with the royal court. Does that give me any help here?
It may.
Okay.
Wonderful. So, what we will start with for our first round, we'll start with everyone but Varia. Yes, we'll have 3 rounds.
Okay.
Our leads will use,
Do you want me to rolling for the spirits? Or?
yes, rolling for the spirits, roll with their stats.
I figured.
I will have, remind me, everyone's, you never specified Nereus. Are you leading or following?
Following.
Following. Everyone is following. Great.
A bunch of
Yeah.
I will have. So
Go on.
spirits are okay. So I'm rolling for Seneca and for your partner. Wonderful. I'll have everyone roll for the first round. As
Oh God.
the dance begins.
Do we get advantage? I don't know why.
No. I was like, do
For
they?
being spirits and having done this many a
Yeah,
years.
that's a good point.
That's a great point.
Not our
and
first
no.
rodeo.
Do I get advantage for knowing the dance?
Do I get advantage for being a noble?
Yes.
What? I've read the book several times.
Doing is different than reading.
Body.
You have fantastic footwork.
There will be a
You're just
small
kind of
whisper in
just
your ear. Thank God. I don't know how to dance.
It's okay.
So you
You'll
said
be
we're
fine.
doing performance.
Performance,
And then
and
either
because you're all
athletics.
following, you're all doing acrobatics. So, we're going to roll for our first round here. So I'm rolling for your partner in Seneca.
Do you want us to just go ahead and do both back to back?
Yep. I need to write this down.
I need to read
As the music begins picking up, you're rolling performance and acrobatics.
performance and acrobatics. Acrobat.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yeah, could I say I?
You can only guide yourself on one.
Oh, it's worse. That's awesome.
I can guide myself on one. Can I guide Lua on one of theirs?
Sure, that sounds fair.
I add a D4.
Yes. Okay, so performance.
It's alright when I get the sword.
Bogart.
I rolled pretty good.
There's
Some
2
collusion,
rounds.
you know.
That's true.
But
That's
it's
true.
not the same.
All right.
That's true. Yeah. I don't want to miss this.
As the dance begins, you all bow to each other. Some of you instinctually know to bow.
Of course.
Others of you see the bow happening and then go to do it. Can I get everyone's performance roll for me, please?
16.
16? You're eating.
Why would you look at me?
You have a good face. I'll come back to Nereus because math's happening.
9.
9.
I was a
8.
theater major. I didn't study for that stuff. Oh, acrobatics.
Performance first.
Performance is 12.
12. Okay.
I got Rain and Lua as well.
Rain and Lua.
17 for Rain, 18 for Lua.
Yo!
Okay.
Let's go.
Killian, as you both begin the embrace, and you feel Seneca's arm firmly grasp the small of your back, her left hand grab your right as you are, and you begin turning. She's giving you a little bit too much space. It's hard to follow what she's doing. It's pretty awkward as the steps begin. I'm sorry, remind me what you rolled?
We did performance
I
first?
think it was 12, right?
12, yes, 12.
12. Great. And then, or actually, sorry, I should have had, give me your acrobatics as well. Sorry.
21.
21. Okay, that's helpful.
17.
17.
4.
23.
23.
Hey.
Rain got a 6. Lua got a 15.
Wonderful. So,
Rain did warn.
Yeah.
so Varia,
Did I skip it?
it is a little tricky navigating the severe height difference.
Yes.
But
He's got it on lock. I'm not
yeah,
used to
your partner Lua is actually very adept at sort of adapting this style of dance where it's sort of a push and pull action happening with your hands and then using elbows to tap at like the back of knees. And while you are struggling to keep up with Lua's quick footwork, Lua is getting ready. There's at one point where Lua physically bounds into the air to give you a spin. And has just enough to keep up there.
I'm just imagining Yoda right now.
Yeah. In a dress.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you,
It
Lua.
looks incredible.
Nereus, you are following to the best of your ability to Rain. And Rain is very expressive in their movements. And you are matching. You are very comfortable in this environment. You're used to this kind of courtly dance. Rain does place their feet in spots where they shouldn't go for that step, but you're able to adapt and keep up well
I
enough.
step over them.
Killian, again, with Seneca, it's a little bit awkward. She's giving you a little bit too much breath, but you quickly figure out, you're like, okay, and I step here and I step, okay, and you start keeping up with her, but she's now having trouble keeping your momentum going.
Okay.
It's pretty awkward. Bogarth, your lead touches.
Well, I'm following.
Yes, your lead.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Your lead touches the small of your back as they sweep you off your feet and then kind of stumble and you get a rocky start to the dance. You help recover and hoist yourself up, helping them to pick themselves up, but they're fumbling to begin this.
Well, what's the height
unfortunately.
difference?
They about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's okay. I know, I'm really tall. Keep it together.
Your coat is so luxurious.
Oh wait, this person would touch kind of mess with this disguise then at all?
Because they are not specifically looking out for it.
I've got this.
Step on their toes.
Sorry, Rick.
It's not messing with the disguise per se. They are not actively looking into this yet.
Okay.
Wonderful. And as everything moves, the partners change, and we're into our next round. I would like everyone to roll once more.
This is so scary.
I would like to go
What are we
take
rolling
a
again?
breath of air outside.
Yes,
the garden.
absolutely.
God.
And are we switching follow versus...
No. We're keeping it just like the
Okay, I see.
part. There's a basically what happens
We're only gonna
is
do
there's
that.
this partner portion. Then all the follows come to the center as the leads sort of direct them around, and they come back to their partners. It's more of like a group section. I should have said that as opposed to changing partner. It's a group section, and then back to the partner dancing.
So still performance and
Yes.
acrobatics.
Roll perception for me.
You can be involved. It's
Performance and acrobatics, right?
Yes. Performance and acrobatics for everyone else.
And I can guide
no,
myself
you
on one
can't.
and guide Lua on the other.
Man.
Yep.
Okay, I'm guiding Lua on one of those.
Do I have advantage again, or just that one
You
time?
have advantage again.
Look at it. I'm
I even rolled a
away.
different
one
die.
level away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lua.
Oh, no.
Wonderful. Do you have your 2 rolls?
Yes. That is a 4 for performance
Mhm.
and a nat 20, so 22 for acrobatics.
Okay. At this point, Seneca has fallen
hold on.
into the steps, but refuses to make eye contact with you,
Hold that
Killian.
hold.
It is. You are all keeping up with the dance. The movements are precise and mechanical, but there is a distinct air of tension and awkward in between the two of you. Nesh, you see Killian and Seneca dancing, and it is just so uncomfortable. You are moved to go outside.
Oh,
Oof. They really need to figure out whatever that is.
yeah, I don't know.
And then
If
Bogart,
I may interject, as you're dancing, Varia, with your small partner, they'll give you a little wink, and you'll feel a little spark of inspiration.
I'm gonna use it right now. Thank you.
I figured you might,
Anyway,
which is why I
so-
wanted to stop you.
Lou was like, Varia,
Varia,
please,
Varia.
you need to dance better. I can only carry you so much.
That's a net 20, baby.
Let's go.
Oh,
All right, we'll get to that in a second.
Swords
Bogart,
will come.
Somebody's getting the sword.
yes, Bogart. Sorry, I was thinking through. I'm like, who goes when? I'm doing you guys first because I'm
I got
rolling
a
for you.
6 for performance. But a 15 for acrobatics.
Your Bogart, your dance partner, is struggling.
Really?
They are now keeping up with your footwork and are doing an appropriate job of leading and guiding you,
Yeah.
but they're a little robotic. They're not very expressive. You feel a little bit on display, and you're becoming conscious that you're not doing well.
Oh no. He's got the sweats.
Varia and Lua.
I would have. So I was gonna use guidance on one, but because I got inspiration, I just re-rolled the other one.
Yep.
Is it okay if I just add the guidance to the?
Sure, that's fine.
Cool. So do you want both rolls?
Yeah, performance and acrobatics.
I have a nat 20 for a 22 on performance, and then a 15 on
I thought you said you were guiding
acrobatics.
Lua.
I guided myself on one of them,
Oh,
and then Lua
Lua,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
I see,
couldn't guide myself.
The
on
benefits of dancing with the cleric.
Indeed. Well, Dancing with the Cleric, I'd say, is going pretty well. We've got a 12 for performance and a dirty 20 for athletics.
both. Nice.
I think Various getting the
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Nereus and Rain.
For
Rushing.
performance, that's 21, and then acrobatics is a dirty 20.
Never mind.
Rain.
Rain has a 10 for performance and a 17 for athletics.
Oh.
Wonderful. Our two spiritual couples are at this point have taken the crowd's attention. All eyes are on
we're
Nereus,
circling
Rain,
each
Varia,
other.
and Lua.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It is less like Yoda jumping around,
Sorry.
and more of a very sweet improvised form. While everyone is doing this, Varia and Lua, you all are channeling something special. Varia, you feel a warm
Something
resonance in your
spectral.
chest. This is an absolutely euphoric experience for someone so invested in the spirits. It is like this is it. this is what I was always meant to do. Nereus, you and Rain are just two peas in a pod in this. It is just two elegant individuals who are used to having eyes on them. Wonderful. And once more, the music
and intimate.
Absolutely.
the music takes a step back, becomes a little bit slower as we go into our final round. After our group section, everyone swirls around, and you are face to face once again with your partners. Bogarth, yours is like, sorry, Bogarth.
It's okay, just loosen up. You got this.
Limber.
What'd you roll for perception?
5. Yeah, I'm just staring at the flowers outside.
Yeah.
Just looking at them.
Yeah, on the railing you see a rolled up piece of paper that has some sort of slightly burned at one end. You see like part of a cigarette just chilling out there.
A medieval cigarette.
Yes.
You figure if
If nobody's going to touch the small of my back, I might as well. I'll pick it up just like the burned butt.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, mine were not good
So
either.
horrible.
Bogart's dreams of getting the glass blade are slowly.
Could I
fading.
Kill somebody to win?
Could I like burn my action surge to like do something a little extra
Yeah.
and just add a little bit of flourish to this at all?
Yeah, you could take you could very quickly take control of the
Okay.
situation and sort of take over and lead for this round. I'll have you add +10 to your roll for
Whoa.
acrobatics.
Okay. Wait, so as in like there's no re-rolling or anything, I'm just adding +10,
Mhm.
period. Okay.
You can
Your
get a
your partner is
30.
flanked on all sides.
Okay. All right.
Wonderful. Yeah, we already handled Nesh. Killian, what you got for me?
Ooh, I got a 14
For performance?
and another nat 20, 22 for acrobatics.
Wow.
Huge.
And I would like to
What?
cut through the tension with Seneca a little bit and be like, hey, it's all right. We got this. Relax. And try to make eye contact.
As you two are dancing and you make that brief moment of eye contact, you see a little bit of red dash into her face, but you feel the movements as she's letting herself go a little bit. Your performance is much more elegant this time before she begins to slip and fall, and you catch her in a dip to end the performance. Let's jump to Bogarth, because I also have rolls here. What'd you roll, Bogarth?
A 3 for performance. And because of that +10, a 16 for acrobatics.
no!
Bogarth, your partner, as you take over, you do your best to take control of the situation. It is maybe unsalvageable. Your partner is fine at following, and you take control with your footwork. Every movement is perfectly placed. Your feet are electric, but the emotional intensity, the connection, the ebb and flow isn't there as you end the dance still in a neutral dancing position, no flourish.
Wow.
If it were a spice, it'd be flour.
Now on to our lovely spiritual couples. Varia
can't
Lua,
always
what do we get?
Performance is a 7.
Performance is a 4.
Okay.
Acrobatics is a 5.
Athletics is a 17.
Alright.
Uh,
Alright.
Varia and Lua, you are on a hot streak. As suddenly, Varia, you accidentally get tripped by Lua and the crowd gasps. As
Yeah, you step on their frilly black and white
Yeah.
dress.
I'm
true
sorry.
faux pas.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
As you and begin falling back, you do get caught by Lua, but it is just above the ground.
Yeah.
They'll give you a small, I'm sorry, my small legs are tired.
My back hurts so bad.
There was so much leaning. Nereus,
Performance 15, acrobatics 14.
Okay.
Rain.
2016.
Oh my.
Dirty 20, but
Oh man.
You all, as you all are having varied success, along with the rest of the dance floor, Nereus and Rain come to the center as Nereus, Rain begins to lead you into a dip, and you instinctively hook your left leg behind theirs as you catch both hands and double dip.
Wow.
The NBs are winning today.
The crowd erupts in applause. There's general talking for a moment as you all collect yourselves, huffing and puffing. Bogarth, your partner, is just, well, that was pretty good.
You know what? I had fun. This was great. That glass blade. I really feel like if I just got it tonight, it would feel really strange. I don't think I've done enough. So, it's really okay. Thank you so much for your help and leading. This was fun.
Of course, Bogarth. I hope it was a great first experience.
Yes. It was great.
Thousand yard stare.
Yeah.
so good!
Yeah.
It was so good. Killian, as you finish, and Seneca looks up at you, and she has to kind of pull herself up, and you're right next to each other, face to face. She just says, there's something I need to tell you. Nesh, you've worked your way through the butt.
Context.
Yeah.
Out of context things to say.
You could swear you hear some Lionel Richie playing in the background.
It's not even Varia didn't pick me. We were closer. I don't even want that stupid glass plate, but Bogarth wanted it, and I have feet. My feet are good. Battle is like a dance.
Rain and Nereus,
Uh-huh.
You absolutely would have.
as you both
Yeah.
elegantly lift yourself up and bow to each other, as you would.
Very elegantly.
The queen holds up her hand as everyone stops applauding. A lovely performance, everyone. Avora would have loved it. She would have especially loved the performance by the furry master in green and the sea elf. I would like to present to these young masters the two blades of the Lord of Glass to honor their accomplishment as the winners of this evening's competition in honor of Avora and her love of dancing that was so abruptly cut short when that damned stray dog took her leg. Anyways. And the two of the waitstaff pick
so
up
much
the
sense.
pillow and bring it over to you, Nereus, and you, Rain. You both take the blades. Varia, as you begin getting yourself up in a sitting position, and you just look and exchange a glance with Lua, as it's just, man, so close.
I think at this point it probably would have been like, oh, we were just way more caught up in the dance, and then like tripped up, forgot what it was about, which is fine because it was like, I'm dancing with a spirit that's sick. So like I probably just the blades or whatever, but I would probably just like bow very, very deeply to Lua.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Bogarth is off to the side with a hanky, just like.
Yeah, don't bump the glasses too far off your face.
I wouldn't have. Close enough.
You're like,
Yeah, it just takes
People
him
just
off
double
real quick.
take, like, huh?
Killian, as the music starts up again and folks are clearing the dance floor for more casual dances, Seneca pulls you off to the side and says, "Okay, Killian, I know I told you that Oth was going to be here, but right as I was being brought up to our quarters so that I could change, he closed and locked his door, and we haven't been able to get him out. He's alone."
I'll look for my friends and see them all kind of, well, not all of them. One of them's outside.
Wow.
And see them all
I
kind of
can
caught up with
see
what they're
it in
doing.
your eyes. I can see it in your smile.
Before we get too far from the dance, I do want to say Lua does give you a little cross-legged curtsy.
Oh my gosh. I give I'm 6.5 feet tall, but I give the deepest bow I can.
Bonk on the floor.
Yeah, basically, yes. So much respect.
Wonderful. And Killian?
I will, noticing that they're all having a good time and kind of the
Yeah,
center of
all
the
of
party
us.
right now.
Yep.
Yep, we're all having a great time.
Yeah. I'm going to say, okay, if he's alone, then perhaps I can go and speak with him if he'll take me up there.
Should we round everyone up?
I'm sure that they're a little busy. I'm sure that they can join in later.
I think I'll grab them just to be safe.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you insist.
And we will pick back up in
Okay.
15 minutes from there. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, Rain and Lua, for joining us in this dance this evening.
Fine!
It was lovely
Done.
dancing with you. And we will see you all in 15 minutes. Be there or be spooky.
Oh, so good.
Friends and phantoms, welcome back to Spirits of the Game. I hope you had a very restful break in the spirit world. Nothing went awry. I hope no one's too sweaty from dancing. I do want to, before we jump back in, shout out, I think your name's pronounced Satethius, for joining us. Statius?
No, the T is after the
Satethius?
A.
Let us know if there's any phonetic way to say the name, because we want to get it right. But thank you for jumping in with us. We hope you enjoy our little time here. Reminding everyone where we left off, as I'm going to swap the music here as well. We had just finished the dance for the glass blades, and unfortunately, Bogarth, you were not among the winners. However, Nereus and Rain were.
Yeah.
As the mingling begins to start again and the dancing is happening, Lua and Rain. Rain, you may choose to do with your newly acquired glass blade as you wish. Please let our spirit master know. But everyone else, as we bid adieu to our two lovely dance partners, they will find their way amongst the crowd, slowly fading. Nesh, you are still out on the balcony, looking across the gardens, mulling over the actions of this evening. And Killian, Seneca has just informed you that Oth is not with the rest of the royal party, but has apparently locked himself in his room and is alone. She's recommended you gather the rest of your friends together and see what's going on.
Yeah, I guess we can bring the rest of the party. Is probably the wisest thing to do, but
It's not that I don't want to be alone with you. I'm
Drama.
Oh no, it's falling apart.
I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go find Bogarth, and she walks off.
okay.
leaving
Would I
behind.
would I have any idea where Oth's room might be? Like, is there anything I could even assume?
You would at least guess that it's in the direction that the party came down from. The royal party came down from.
Okay.
So, it's if you're facing the throne and the table. By the way, now the royal party is eating, and folks are approaching the table, doing idle chit chat. It's the doors on your left. The glass blades came through the doors on the right. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I'm gonna head down that hall.
Okay. You begin doing that. Bogarth, Seneca comes up to you in her lovely gold and purple gown. Bogarth,
Yes.
my friend, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Okay, great. I don't want to make a big scene about this, but I think Killian and I are gonna try to go see. Oth is locked in his room.
Oh.
Would you come with us?
Uh.
Not that we need like a chaperone or anything, but would you come with us, Bogarth?
Yeah, of course. We should get everyone
Yes,
then, right?
yes. Can you grab Varia and Nereus? I'm gonna go try to find Nesh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just try to round everyone up. I don't know if there's any difficulty in doing that, but I do it.
Yeah, I just want to do one quick thing, like as we're walking out, but I don't want to interrupt anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. As you're making your way, as you begin gathering them, you see Killian begin down the hallway.
Oops, Seneca, he's going. He's going. We
I'll
gotta go.
catch up with you. Nesh. As thoughts of Lionel Richie play in your mind once again, staring up at the moon. Oh wait, it's a new moon. It's not even there. You can't even have that.
Oh no.
It's like oblivion. The stars are the only things staring back at you. As a warm tear falls down your face, you feel a hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. Who? Oh, hello.
Nesh, we're all... Are you okay?
You know, they say that every star... You're right. You're right. I am worthless.
I don't think that's exactly what they meant by that statement.
What?
It was a little vague. You're not worthless, Nesh.
When the stars fall from the sky, they burn bright. They destroy everything around them. So, I've been smoking again. Sorry, this is a lot. Who won the blades? One sec. Who won the blades?
Look, Nesh, I think Nereus won them or something.
Oh,
but-
that's good. That's good for. That's great. With who? Who did he dance with?
Some green suited.
The handsome
furry-
one. That's nice.
Nesh, look, I get the feeling you're kind of new to having friends.
That's hurtful to say.
I
think.
didn't, Nesh, I didn't mean it like that. It's just you seem to be more delicate.
No,
Then
no,
you
I
lead on?
don't. I didn't feel anything.
And
is the thing.
I
Right,
think
to be delicate, you would break, and to break, you would need to feel
I know, but
negative emotions.
sometimes it seems like you're putting on this strong persona, and it makes people feel that it's okay to hurt you.
Not a persona.
Okay. Well, all I want to say is I think we have more in common than we have different.
Yeah, we both flirted with Killian, I think.
I haven't flirted with Killian at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. You danced with him, did you not? It's fine. The thing between us, totally fake, you know.
Okay, good, because I was a little worried you were actually...
No, it's funny. No, I just think it's funny. I think it is funny.
Okay,
No.
well,
And sometimes I can get money from him if I pretend to be his husband.
she sort of giggles at that. You're smarter than I give you credit for, Nash.
Wow, another backhanded compliment. That's crazy. You're perfect for Killian. and I do believe that.
Look, Nesh, I'm sorry. I'm also new to this, having... Okay, I am being a little bit awkward. I understand. All I'm trying to say, Nesh, is that I'm also new to this having friends thing, and
It's Bogart, isn't it?
well, the more I'm around him, the more he seems sweet.
Didn't you hate him?
I mean, just a little bit, but I kind of hate everyone.
You did, and I've learned this word recently. You did like a microaggression against me.
How long have you been standing outside?
Have I found Oth's room by now?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm sorry. I would like to try to do better by you. But right now, I need you to come inside with me and be a strong person for a second, okay?
Oh, great. Okay.
Finally! Put the blade away. Come with me.
No, I'm kidding.
And laughing doesn't hide the tears. Come on.
Another backhanded comment.
Oh my goodness.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
Killian, roll. Are you trying to? Roll stealth for me because you're dipping away from the party towards a very potentially restricted section. I need some stealth from you.
16.
16. Yep. You're able to just walk with purpose and look like that you should be going this way, and no one seems to really stop you. The rest of you all, as you're beginning to gather and sort of meander your way there, Seneca approaches with...
Actually, Bogarth, as you're kind of making your way over, you'll be, walking your way before you'll find a sharp point in your chest stopping you. A glass blade. You'll look up to see a white-furred hand in a green suit stopping you before flipping it around and offering you the handle.
No, I can't take this. You earned it. I didn't. So, thank you. And I'll do the same and flip it back.
Well, they'll nod, take the blade, and bow before fading away into the ethereal.
I'll bow too, and tears will
fall as they leave.
It shatters in front of you. No, it disappears with rain.
You earned it in my heart.
This is a very emotional evening for you all. Please, we need to find Killian before I get emotional too.
I'm in a great mood.
Varia, lovingly,
So am I.
Varia, lovingly, That is emotional for you. Killian.
That is a new one.
So, before Seneca left, she probably could have seen that my demeanor changed quite a bit when I heard
Okay.
the auth was alone, and it was no longer I'm having fun at a dance. It was I'm on a mission. Get out of my way. So that's
Yeah.
And now,
So, Killian, making your way down this hallway, you eventually come to a cross section where there's another hallway intersecting. There's just a variety of art pieces. It seems to be mostly royals. You see depictions of the taking of Iliostra's Gate. You see the first ships of Syl setting sail. A variety of these art pieces as you go down. There are some rooms here and there. You check some of the doors. Some of them are locked. You turn around, and you turn forward, and you turn around. Roll history for me. Or roll in... yeah, history's fine.
that's a 21.
Okay. For a moment, you feel like you might be lost, and you're like, no, wait, I took this turn, and you see off to your right, there comes the T section, the far side of the palace. There's these large windows, and you can see outside into the effective backyard of the establishment. Roll perception for me.
Oh, wow. Okay. 19.
19. Just passing beyond the gate out of the backyard, you see a small, probably halfling figure running through the gate. Nothing about it particularly perturbs you, but you just make note of it. As you...
Are they wearing a black and white dress?
Hold on.
No. As you turn right, you come to what appears to be sets of doors with small name and title embellishments. One of which says, Othiel, Her Majesty's Hand.
Okay.
The rest of you, I'd like for you to roll stealth if you're trying to sneak away from the party.
I also, while I am through the middle of the crowd, well, I want to walk toward the middle of the crowd, but then stealth away
Check this
after. And I do just want to try, just use an Eyes of the Grave and sort of stop for a second and close my eyes and like open my awareness. I know there's spirits around me, but see if there are any undead within 60 feet of me that aren't behind total cover or protected from divination magic. Maybe also within 60 feet of the queen. Primarily.
There are no undead within 60 feet of you that are detectable.
Okay.
What do we get for stealth? And then I'll pick back up to Killian.
As you're all attempting to make your way out of this party, some awfully convenient green spectral curtains will kind of furl themselves over you, giving you a +2 to all of your sneak rolls.
+2!
Ooh.
They match the drapes.
Like a green screen.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You guys
What
are
the
pushing
heck?
it a little bit with me tonight. All right.
We are?
Oh,
Right.
we're pushing it with you.
Anyways,
Oops. Oh, sorry.
I'll start.
Yeah, sure, to go to
26.
the end of the
26,
round.
great.
A casual 26.
It was a...
Okay.
That's so unfortunate.
Oh,
4.
no.
A natural 1 for a 4.
Nice, Varia. Nice. Serious.
I'm so
8.
distracted.
No, 10.
10.
Oh, really? I burned an inspiration to get a 19.
Let's go.
The curtain
Is that with
lifts
the
you up off your feet. It catches your tears as they hit the curtain.
Nobody
hit the
knows
floor.
I'm crying. That's
Yeah.
how stealthy I am.
Yeah. No one can see your puffy eyes.
Was that
Real
with
big,
the
real
plus
big.
2?
Oh,
wait, you're not
no,
on
yeah,
to
it's
stealth.
a
21.
yeah, it'd be 21 with +2. My apologies.
Even
Nice.
better.
You're all of you are able to slip away, except for Varia.
Oh. Oh.
Slip is maybe a strong word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something was
You,
slipping.
you all
Slipped on the
manage your way
floor.
through.
Ah!
Varia, a armored hand stops you.
Uh-oh.
Says, "This is not the way to the rest of the party, ma'am. Please turn around."
Oh, no healer. Cool. Okay. Yeah.
No, Miss Poppy needed me through there.
Yes. She's with me. We're going to talk about boys.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what
Oh,
we're
I
doing.
hate that it's not
Can
a
I
lie.
also pop in? Yes, I'm the boy that they are talking about.
Oh no.
Unstealth.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whatever, it was a bad roll anyway.
Roll deception for me,
Yo.
both of you.
It's just you and me, Nash.
Rip your
And we'll
plus
take
two.
the higher roll.
Deception. Deception. Do we still have the plus 2? No, we don't.
Nope.
Never mind. We literally
Not
just
deception.
discussed this. 6. Sorry, go first.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Let's go.
16.
Okay.
I thought you
Uh,
were gonna say
I
The-
still got the euphoric look in my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your pupils are
being
dilated.
It's almost scary.
We're gonna go talk about
the-
boys.
The guard's mustache sort of like crumples. He's like, "Oh, yes, of course, Miss Poppy and friends. Don't get up to anything. To have a good night.
Thank you.
We'll let you know if we do.
Oh, please don't." You're able to join the rest of the group. Killian.
Yes. I'm going to pull out my thieves' tools that I have and am proficient in.
Yes.
Convenient.
I'm also going to pull out a crowbar in case it doesn't work.
Oh, dude.
So long as it's not a torch.
Yeah, yeah.
That is option number 3. We're going to start with the first two.
Seneca, while this is happening, Seneca is beginning to hurry you all along.
So I'm just going to quietly place the crowbar on the ground for if I need to use it, and then
Just in case.
natural 20 for my thieves' tools.
Dog.
Right, 24.
He said, click.
I said.
You push your metal finger just through the keyhole.
Crunch. Wait for the ambiance. Wait for the ambiance.
So are we going to be talking about boys or not?
Killian.
Very soon, hopefully.
Your heart jumps up higher in your chest as you feel the lock turn. You're able to very carefully rotate the knob so the door creeps open. A soft scent of vanilla rushes across your nose.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll peek in to see if I see anything.
Inside, you see 2 large bookcases decked with books, vases, some small glass terrariums. A large desk sits at the back of the room. In front of it, a bearskin rug. Flanking the bookshelves are 2 sets of flower guard armor. The chair to the desk is pulled out. Behind it is a large windowsill. The window is open.
I'll push the door all the way open and recall the halfling that I saw running away, right? Because Hoth is a halfling, right?
Oth is not a halfling.
Not a halfling, okay. Regardless, somebody was running and this window's open.
Yeah.
Something happened out there. I don't think I can catch up to them. I'll wait for the party go pick up my crowbar and start just kind of investigating around,
Yeah.
seeing if I can find the
Yeah,
book
you
or
see.
anything else.
This appears to be the study area. To your right, there's a small pathway into what appears to be a bedroom living area of sorts. As you come in, you're shocked as a face stares back at you, and there is a stuffed deer in the corner. There is also next to one of the bookshelves and armor a locked chest.
Oh, I still have thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to open that chest.
Okay.
That's another natural 20.
You're kidding.
It's all been leading up to this.
Killian's mad, so it's time.
But it wasn't.
Are you using the same dice?
Metacute girl, and now it's.
I've only been using these two tonight, so
But you didn't check for trip.
I did not check for traps. No.
Killian,
Oh.
you maneuver the tools into the keyhole of the chest. And as you deftly maneuver your hands to feel the click, where'd they go?
Oh no.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
I thought I was in the clear. I was like, oh, he's gone. It's
I
fine.
had to waste a.
It was almost good, and then it rolled back.
I'm never gonna be able to use assassinate.
Oh.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
It was almost a 20 again. Instead, it was a 2.
You need to call
Mine was a
Close
20.
enough.
But for a
Because it's
freaking
like
this
20 and 2 are
round.
right next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, so
So-
it's like really lucky that I rolled a 1.
All
I'll
right.
get to your dead body.
Okay, so 20 plus.
Net 20 for a 21.
21.
Why do I have to be first?
Wonderful.
Because the dice.
Oh.
So we have Varia.
It's a good
up
bonus, but only if you still.
first. All right. 15 to 20.
Oh, no.
way.
Crowd goes wild.
Oh, looks like the mimic's gone.
Not everybody all at once.
Oh.
It's all right. It doesn't matter if he bites this arm.
Right, right.
Exactly.
And then 10 to 15.
Chompy.
13.
13, okay.
5.
Team slowpokes over here.
You at 13?
we talked about boys too long.
I was thinking, yeah.
As you do, as one does.
Oh, it's
It's
big.
very engrossing
Great.
conversation.
10 to 15. Oh, yeah, we already did that. 5 to 10.
7.
Not all at once, y'all. Not all at once.
Nesh, what'd you roll?
A 3.
And I got a 4.
Well, I rolled a 1, but I got a 3. So.
That's
Not
good.
one. Unbelievable. This is not your night.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, man. I'm just so
Ooh, yeah.
dejected that
Deject-
I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, I think we need to
All right.
It'll be
uh,
fine.
For this first round, you all are still running into the room, but I'll let you know when you get there. So we're going to pick up with the creature in front of you, Killian.
How far away? Well, never mind.
Far enough.
Great. Killian, you have an attack against you, coming in hot,
Okay.
as it is attempting to grapple you.
So I have to roll against that?
Contested
Yep.
athletics. Yeah.
Contested athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Ooh.
Or acrobatics, yeah.
Okay. Regardless, it's 21.
You deftly maneuver out of
Suppose
its
maybe it doesn't
grasp as it
Good stats.
its maw sticks to your metal arm, and you're able to just brute force it out,
No!
breaking it all the way out.
No!
I
As it- as you narrowly avoid it, you see within its maw fuzz, white face,
White face.
something is inside of this creature. Great.
Something or
That's
someone?
something, someone. Who knows? Kaylee, now it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
We're all still running.
Yeah.
Um,
Run in.
I was still thinking of what to do. I am going to just hit it, I guess.
I punch it with my fist.
Oh, sorry.
Just for a regular hit.
Hopefully.
Free action first. I'll grab the orb and pull out the spirits if
Yep.
rain, lure, and accompaniment could be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here comes our lovely friends.
And I'll have them be
No, they
Right.
are lovely.
diagonally back from me on the bear rug.
On the head?
Sure, yeah. It's one of the, like, one space behind me diagonally, whichever side is.
Did you roll for the
Here.
charges?
Here?
Oh, we didn't need to because we were full on charges, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're full. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. Killian, you're as you pull out the orb instinctually, calling to the spirits. First, a furry hand in a green suit, then a foot accompanied by a black dress, and then the rest of them, the faces, the arms, as the spirit mob appears.
Can they
I'm a
use the
terrible
glass
father,
blade?
bringing my kids into danger like this.
Figures
Okay. And then I'm going to... So first I'll bonus action.
Yep.
Infuse my arm with the
Yep.
acid again.
Great.
So it starts to drip. And then I'll hit. Or not.
Your luck has
That's
run out.
10.
10 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. 11 to hit.
As you plunge your acidic fist towards it, it's able to deftly maneuver while a creature of this size and odd shape. It's strange to have it move so carefully, but this is an excellent predator.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I
yeah.
will go ahead and take a step back as well.
Okay. It has its reaction, so it will use attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Does not.
Let's go.
Thankfully.
You jump back, look at the spirit mob, look back at it, ready to fight.
Yeah.
All right. Varia, you turn the corner as Seneca indicates to you and see a door slightly ajar. As you pop in, you have 15 feet of movement left.
15 feet of
As you
movement
see
left.
Killian squaring off with a chest with teeth and eyes.
Okay. It's very clearly hostile. So I will just
You don't say.
yeah. Okay, so I'll use the rest of the 15 feet of movement to move northwest, sort of over by, like, duck under the deer head and sort of just be out of the way, of the door so that others can come in, and I will I'm not using this stuff, right?
Not yet, yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
This stuff.
Worrying.
Woo! What are you doing?
I'm going to just. I'm gonna pull out a little bit of. I'm like still euphoric from the fight, or from the dance. I mean, felt like a fight. Pull out a little
The
bit
fight
of, like,
for your life.
light from the lantern and throw a guiding bolt at it.
Absolutely. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Wonderful. Bogarth, you are going to be on deck. Everyone's going to be rolling in now.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. It's going to be affected by the magical effect of Guiding Bolt, giving the next attack against it advantage.
Yes.
Say less.
Oh. Okay. 15 radiant damage.
That doesn't really fit. 15 radiant.
Yes.
Nice,
Wow, that's
nice.
super good.
Yes, it is.
the fire lands and blots out one of its eyes as it's now illuminated.
Somebody hit it. Somebody else hit it. And then
Rude.
I think sorry, let me just double check. Okay, yeah, yeah. We need help in here.
Perfect. Wonderful. Bogarth, as you hear Varia's call, you jump in. Your footwork is still good here, at
Of
least.
course. Always.
As you come in, you see Killian, the spirit mob, squaring off with a chest with teeth and eyes.
Okay. I don't think I want to get near that, but I don't think I have to. So I will go, I will try to keep my distance, but still be within 10 feet of it. I'll just move, like, basically due south of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will just go ahead and I'll get my echo out there, and I'll put my echo. I'll just kind of put my echo next to me, also 10 feet away from it.
So
Just in whatever space is also able to reach it within 10
yeah,
feet.
that would be that space.
Okay. And then I'll summon it. It'll come out. It'll give me a bow. And I will bow to it. And then we'll go, attack! And I'll strike for the glowing part with advantage, right?
Yep, with advantage.
For this first attack? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't necessary, but that's pretty good. That's a dirty 20.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Damage. And that is for 9 points of piercing.
Wonderful.
And then I will also take an attack from my Echo's space as well. So use my Echo's die. And that is also a dirty 20 to hit
Heck yeah.
for 5 points of piercing as well.
Wonderful.
As we give each other a bow, and we just both stab in the same spot, just in concert with one another. We take a nice lunge because we're kind of far and just.
The wooden exterior is soft to the rapier.
That's good.
As small little spurts of purple shoot out.
Oh. Okay.
It's not happy with you. Bogarth, that's your turn. Nereus.
All right.
You walk in, you have 15 feet of movement as you enter, and you see Bogarth, Killian, Varia squaring up with this chest with eyes and teeth.
All right, I'm going to use my 15 feet of movement to get as close as possible.
Yep.
And then if there's still space, I will use a bonus action to dash. Oh, I don't even need to
You don't
use
even
it.
need to.
That's a horrid noise. So, would you say Killian is within 5 feet of this guy?
Killian is not.
Not anymore. I took a step back.
Is anybody? No, nobody is.
Is it
Sorry.
is it within 5 feet or is it threatening?
Ooh.
It's
Advantage 5 feet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
nope, never mind. Yeah,
incapacitated.
no one's
That's okay.
within 5 feet.
Just me.
Just
It
you
doesn't-
by
it
yourself, squaring off with this creature.
The tiniest guy here. It's me. Okay. So cool. I will just attack with my regular rapier, not the glass one.
It doesn't have a magical effect.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let me do that. So, and I lost my character sheet. Where did that go?
Oh, I think you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, rapier. Let me get my. Yeah, I know. I'm taking a really long time. That's an 11 to attack.
11 to hit. That unfortunately does not hit.
Cool. I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Bye.
You only have 5 feet left, so you can back up. Great. Nearest, that's your turn. Spirits. Now it's from dancing to combat. What are we doing?
Fighting it.
Fighting it.
We
Hitting it.
attack.
Let's go.
Are you getting close?
Yeah, we'll try and get on the side opposite Bogarth if we can.
Okay, there is a statue in the way.
Woo! Incorporeal. Woo!
Oh, you're right. The only issue is
No.
As you move into it,
No.
Oh, it's
Oh no.
spirits, as you begin to move into the space of this statue, while typically you are incorporeal and can move through things with ease, you feel a likened spirit to you.
I dislike this very much.
As the armor, 2 eyes pulse through, purple liquid begins to ooze from the orifices of the armor. Hello again, friends. Nereus. Wonderful to see you. Bezel, if you would be so kind.
Oh no.
Damn.
So you can't move, and in that space is the summary of that.
I guess we'll attack the statue.
Great. Go ahead and attack. Roll to hit for
I
me.
can't believe this was a trap.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Weird.
yeah, strange.
Yeah.
Do they get
I didn't get a +2 intelligence or anything.
5 to hit?
We're a little caught off guard.
Yeah, it is rather great. Spirits, Killian, you are up. As now the armor is, you recognize the intent of 2 creatures you have fought before.
Deja vu.
Okay.
That's
Noticing them, I'm going to twist a part on my arm, and you guys hear kind of a ding as it gets ready to thunderous smite. So it's like a twin impact, so it'll hit and then it'll be the thunderous.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great.
And
Are we
I'm gonna hit the try to push. I'm gonna move up to the mimic.
Okay.
What?
The what?
The chest.
The chest feature, that is,
I'm not a DM usually or
spirit.
anything. And I'll hit it, trying to push it out of the way, so it'll make a strength saving throw if I do hit it. So.
Yeah.
What?
What to hit?
That is a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Let's go.
For.
Wait, does it have a guiding bolt on it?
No, that already
Not
passed.
anymore.
17 damage.
yeah, those already used it.
18.
Thunder and acid and bludgeoning.
How much of it is acid?
2.
He said, what damage type? Yes.
Interesting.
I
The
figured that might be useful.
the searing acid of your arm does not eat away at its skin as you would expect, but the thunder certainly hits.
Oh.
The twin impact boom, boom, ripples throughout its body. The wood now forming a more scaly complexion.
It needs to make a straight saving throw or be knocked 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
It cannot be knocked prone.
Dang it.
It is also against a wall, but it does fail. Roll a d8 and we'll add that damage on top as it slams into the wall.
I'll take
So
that
it's a triple
any
impact. Doom, doom, boom.
Wood
6.
on wood.
6. Heck yeah.
Let's go.
As it is messed. All right.
So that was everything but movement. I'm not gonna move anymore. We're good.
Great. It's Killian's turn. We are moving on to Nesh. As you walk in
Me
to a very obvious trap. Your friends are squaring off with some other monstrosity they've discovered.
Okay. Let's do it, guys.
Oh no.
Yay, let's go. We can do
I enter a rage.
A rage of sadness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Melancholy rage.
It's the
Band name.
tears are being held very tightly right here.
So come back in. All right.
I'll pull out my blade and
Cracks
walk-
the floorboards.
Yeah. Ka-dong! And just like drag it along as I walk up to the largest, or actually to Bezel, I believe.
Number
Yep.
one.
Yeah, number
little,
one.
Little one, not big one.
Yeah.
One.
And swing. I will swing.
Swing.
Yeah.
For the
Go ahead and
fences.
swing.
I forgot to add the basic modifier.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, let's go!
Yo, hold on.
Sad Nesh is scary, man.
No one touched the small of my back.
Why, have not felt the touch of another person in eons.
No one looked me in the eyes and made me feel special. So how much? It's what? How does the crits work again?
Max damage of the roll plus
Yep.
the rolled amount.
So it's gonna be
12.
huge.
Oh, so 18 plus 12 plus 5.
Don't forget
18.
to also add your Divine Fury
I did.
bonus you did. Okay.
You said 18 plus 12
12 plus 5.
Okay, what? And it was
35.
Dear God.
Okay.
Closest.
How are you
add
doing
any
this
range
swing?
damage too?
So Nesh will I will just drag the sword behind. What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And it's just slicing the floorboards and cracking it with the weight, and then I'll just swipe it to the side, just with my full force, lazily. And you can see the light in the room kind of dims as it gets sucked into the blade for a moment, and then as it contacts with the with Bezel, it will just the light will explode for a moment and seep into his skin as he completes the slash.
Whoa. Cool.
There's, while first came the thunder, here comes the lightning. As the light dims, you all instinctively turn towards Nesh. As you see the impact, his blade lazily sits off to the side as the armor is completely shattered in pieces in front of Nesh.
Whoa.
The purple goo twitches as this light burns it as it evaporates into a black mist and trails out the window.
And nobody asked me to dance, and that didn't feel good either. And I was hoping, I'm not going to lie, I was hoping if I went outside, there'd be a cute boy that would be like, oh, you're alone. That's, Oh, what the? He's gone.
Wonderful. That's your turn. Seneca walks in.
Oopsies.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. I know you're not okay, but whoa. Seneca will move 5, 10, 15. And
Eldritch blasts.
Misty stab.
Seneca
Pulls out a giant sword.
Killian just blushes.
Sorry.
Seneca turns towards this box creature, rolls up her sleeves. Stay away from Killian. Spirits, help me! And indicates.
Yeah, I do actually blush now.
The creature is going to make, and it fails. Great. A puff of golden light spurts out from her hand that engulfs the creature for a moment.
They're helping.
The spirits are helping out.
God, I
Seneca.
love the
Heck yeah,
spirits.
thanks, spirits. Where is it?
The little guy shows up again.
Little guy. Small guy.
Singeing away at
Little
the
Lua.
edges, showing it for its true scaly self, no more what is left. It is slightly burned. I did my best.
You're doing great, friend.
Varia, you're up.
Oh no. Okay, I am going to seeing Nesh over in the corner. I am going to run over to Nesh and turn you towards me and grab both shoulders.
Oh, hey.
We need you more than you know. You are important and valuable.
What?
Get your head in the game.
Rage ends.
Of course.
And I will give the help action.
Aw.
And then I will cast, I'll turn and cast Spiritual Weapon. Sorry, there's a glare. Is it completely, walled in?
There is a wall on the opposite side of it. We can't really see it from where it's positioned, but
Ooh.
Okay, so it's a corner.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's boxed in.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Daria?
Okay, so then may I? How tall are the ceilings?
In here, they're about 12 feet high.
Okay, so may I?
Is it ACT or Gypsum Boy?
May I?
Where's
As
your
my
spiritual weapon? Sorry.
Yes, as my spiritual weapon, can I conjure up like a hanging chandelier that's hanging from the ceiling so that it will sort of be in between the both of them? Yeah.
Really stacking up on that one spot. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will. Yes.
The party's here.
Yes, it is. I will take a swing at the chest.
Yes.
I don't. What would that be? Bludgeoning? Or
Yeah.
no. It's force. Never mind.
force.
Never mind. Forgot
Yeah,
it was
go
a
ahead and
specific
roll to
damage.
hit.
Oh yeah.
Step 1, hit the creature.
Yeah, that's true. It just the momentum was off. It really didn't. I
Killian,
was
there's
just.
suddenly a chandelier in front of your face. And you have to, Whoa, hey, watch it!
Surprise, surprise.
Hey, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah, she's trying.
Oh, so it's that kind of fight, huh?
Chill
There's a
out.
Torch.
No, please.
No.
We can talk.
It's a lot of wood.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. It is going to, cornered, lash out at Killian. And it bites its own tongue.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Bogarth.
Of course. I will move my my echo, and interpose it between the mimic and Nereus.
The what?
The chest with teeth. Nereus, look out!
And eyes.
I'll save the day, or well, sort of, and then I'll just make an attack roll from the echo space. 13.
That hits.
Of course it does. I knew that. 7 points of piercing.
Wonderful. Bogarth, as you sort of save the day, the deft strike from your echo goes through as it opens its mouth to stop biting its tongue. The sword slides, skewering the tongue into the back as it and its eyes close. Its shape reforms as the chest, and a black mist trails off of it up into the air and out the window.
Oh.
Oh.
The chest is still there, though, yeah?
The chest is still there.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so is.
And then for my bonus action, I'll have my echo move over to the statue however it can. You know what? Because it can, I'll have it go up and over and just be above it.
We'll just say it's above it.
Yeah, great. And then I'll make another attack. Bonus action. Ooh, it's a 23.
Definitely jumping there. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 points of piercing.
5 points. Wonderful. A spurt of purple shoots out from the stab from your echo in this suit of armor. Oh, you all are different somehow.
Oh, we leveled up.
Sure, that's what I was going for. Nereus, what would you like to do?
All right.
Did you Speaking of Nereus,
Oh yes.
your sword will sing out to its sister. Gain 1 inspiration.
Oh.
Nice.
An inspiration for me. Okay, so 2 questions.
Mhm.
Various spiritual weapon.
Yes, is a chandelier.
Is it above? Is it directly
Above.
in front? Okay. Wonderful.
Also, Bogarth's echo, which is effectively now like foot on part of the chandelier, hanging onto one of the chains.
Very good.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, we also, neither of us will count as like allies if you're going for like a...
Right.
But the spirit mob
We're
does.
right there.
Spear mob, yeah, that's
And
what was
I'm
my
within
other.
5 feet, right?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's all very concentrated on this one area right now.
Okay, as long as somebody's within 5 feet besides me, can I sneak attack?
Yes, you may. You are sneak attacking
Finally!
right now, as we are speaking.
Please, please.
As we're speaking, they're sneaking.
16 to hit. Or 18, but 16
Hard.
naturally.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I bet.
Spit straight
Um,
balls.
Oh, and that's not a lot of damage. But I do deal 3 points of slashing damage to the guy in the corner. Who's looking
Did
at
you
me
roll
funny.
the d6s for a sneak attack?
Oh no, I didn't! Don't even! I got so excited that I was doing sneak attack that I didn't roll for sneak
I
attack.
didn't.
7 damage total.
7. Wonderful.
And I turned to Bogarth. I'm like, you just saved my life.
Well, yeah, that's what a gentleman would do.
Aha! And I kind of switched my sword. I'm like, oh. Very gentlemanly.
Are you wielding
Assuredly.
your regular rapier or the glass one?
Regular. I'm taking very
I'm
good
just
care
curious what that other
in
one
case
does.
it falls
Or
in
if
the
it'll
hands of
shatter
somebody
on
else.
impact, I don't know.
Wonderful. Nereus, more purple goo spits out from this armor.
Does it land on me?
A little.
I just bought these clothes.
Nereus rages.
A hand attempts to grab your sword. You're not getting away this time, Nereus.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Spirits, you are up.
We attack.
Heck yeah, roll to hit.
I'm gonna spend a charge to re-roll the attack.
Let's go.
As one of the mob's arms misses,
Yeah?
Killian,
The
you hold up the
extremes!
orb, redirecting it.
One to it.
From a nat 1 to a nat this many.
Let's go.
Now what?
20.
I thought you meant 10.
This many.
I was like,
guess
wait,
I
wait,
rolled
wait.
10.
How many fingers
Wow.
do you have?
That does hit. That is a critical. Spirits, let's see how much damage you're doing.
7.
7. Great, even with the critical.
9.
9. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
one on the dice.
Oh.
How are they hitting it?
We'll have a multitude of fists and one glass sword.
Let's go.
We have to get rid of you. And that spirits, that's your turn. Killian, you are up.
Okay. I would like to shocking grasp.
Yep, you have advantage.
I want to try to. I guess it wouldn't be shocking grasp in this case. I want to try to grab this so that they can't escape.
Yeah, do you want to attempt to grapple it?
Yeah, I think I'll grapple instead.
Okay. Let me pull out the thing here.
The spirits will cry out, "If you touch me, I'll call my dad."
The Mad Dads.
Spirits, the hollow eyes from within this armor. If they had an eyebrow, they'd raise one, look serious. Raise it again, look afraid. Anyways,
16 to grapple. Just like grabbing onto the goo with my arm.
what is your strength mod?
2.
It is able to hold you at arm's length. Meets beats.
That's so embarrassing.
It's like
At least I got to dance with someone. Oh my god.
You were out there eating snails.
Okay. And smoking.
Here's a shell on your face.
Okay. Bonus action then.
Yep.
I'd like to teleport the spirits to right on top of. Is that an action or is it a bonus action for that one?
To move them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action.
Oh, it's an action. Okay.
Teleport to an unoccupied space.
Bonus action
For you
So-
to teleport.
to teleport them.
That should
No.
be an action.
Oh wait, this one's to teleport next to them.
It should be close to the top.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Stop! Stop trying to grab me!
instead as a bonus action, can I pull out try to grab one of the necromancy gems that we found early on.
Just next.
Yes,
dude.
yes, you can.
Rifling again.
So I'm just gonna grab that, not do anything yet, but
Okay, great. Killian, that's your turn. Nesh, you're up. Perhaps invigorated.
Is there any spaces next to the enemy I can be and hit them?
I see one.
I see
next to the
one,
Spirit
yeah.
And the.
get that plus 10.
Yep, that,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that
I'd say it's fine because you can technically swing through the spirits. They are incorporeal.
Okay.
What?
Perfect.
Don't hurt them.
But if I swing through them, it will not hurt.
No.
Okay, good. So I will
Maybe just
starlight
a
step.
They will guide your
slice.
voice.
I will starlight step next to them, and say, what is his
What does
name
that
again?
look like?
This is Nezel.
Okay. Hi,
As you
Nezel.
face the oblivion once more, and then
Hi, Nezel. I'm Dad.
Let's go!
Is it plus 10?
a D10, yeah, they're technically surrounded.
Plus a
There's no
D10,
way.
yeah.
And you have
What?
advantage.
Why? Oh, okay. Oh, because they're
surrounded.
surrounded.
Everything
And you
I've
have
ever
advantage because I give you the help action.
There's no way this
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
hit.
So advantage and
But you
plus-
might crit
23
again.
on the first one.
Okay, roll again just to see if you crit.
You never know, man.
Yahtzee.
almost. One more, but
You do hit.
I
You do
burn
hit.
an
inspiration!
no. Come on.
Roll your D10 to add to the to hit. That's a D8.
Yep, it is.
'Cause
And you don't have to take the inspiration.
Oh, you're right.
I don't have to?
No.
Okay, then I'll just take 25.
Yeah. Okay. You do hit. How much damage are you doing?
25.
10 damage.
Let's go.
Wonderful. As the blade makes impact, the spirits give you a good kick behind it to give it the emphasis to slam into its chest. The purple goo spills out over your blade. I don't have a dad.
Okay, so like the blade almost like elongates with the starlight, and then as it crashes down, the shoulders of my blazer rip completely.
Yeah.
No, it was like a joke. Wait, you don't have a father?
Oh,
Oh, that is sad.
Yes, keep focused.
Right, I am valuable and worthwhile.
Yes, exactly.
Stay mad about it.
I'm so happy.
Happy rages.
Lots of different kinds of rage today.
Yeah, I think that's
Flavors.
called excitement.
Yeah.
Seneca runs over behind you, Nesh. Great job, Nesh. You're doing really well. Okay. Stop existing.
Whoa!
That's it. That thing, not you, Nesh. Please keep existing.
Hands of oblivion. Jeez.
You've done plenty.
As
Harsh.
as a certain
Quick, everyone act like he's invisible.
She wants me out of the picture.
okay, let's bring it in. As a gold and green flame engulfs the armor, there's a singeing, popping and crackling. As the purple goo begins to burn away into this black mist. It grabs onto your sword, Nesh. Grabs your hand.
Oh, by the way, first time tonight. Except you, I don't blame you.
We will break your mind, you.
So,
She just like,
I want to
"No,
try
kill
something,
her?"
if I can.
What?
I want to try something if I can.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to, using the necromantic gem, try to absorb elements and try to put the spirit.
Read
of the gem?
absorb elements for me.
So it's a reaction, but it's when I take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. So it doesn't quite work, I guess. But I'm trying to see if I can use a different spell component to like finagle that.
Finagling.
What's your
indeed.
what's your spell casting ability? It's int.
Yep.
Just give yourself a little.
Roll an intelligence saving throw for me at disadvantage because you're trying to push the bounds of the spell.
Cool.
I'm being nice, letting you.
So plus what for intelligence?
Intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yep.
So 16 for the lowest.
Oh.
Killian, as the mist of Nezel begins to form, you hold up the gem.
Yes.
Go on.
Keep going.
Okay. So I hold up the gem and I just want to like try to pull the mist towards the gem and see if I can stop it from leaving and try to pull it in.
The gem ignites and crackles in flame.
Ah! It's in this hand. Ow!
It
a
does.
soft hand.
It does hurt your hand, but you hear. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Spirit. Really ripping the tension. The mist begins to pull towards the window before it gets sucked into the gem. The gem turns black. The fire turns black. Your hand burns. The gem cracks. Yeah, switch hands. The gem cracks, shifts, swirls, crumbles in your hand as nothing is left. Not even Nezel.
Whoa.
What did you just do?
I don't know, but I did it. Well, I thought
What is it, Kyle? Who does it?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin back at it again. We know that a necromancer summons these guys, and these were used for necromantic rituals, and I know that I can absorb the...
How many people have you sent to oblivion?
Just one so far.
First with the bag,
Can I?
now with this.
So the mist was going out the window when these things were. Can I run to the window and see if I can see anything outside?
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt the conversation.
No, you're good.
Roll perception.
I assumed that if I could absorb elemental effects, maybe I could absorb the spirit's energy using...
Yes, but you crumbled him into dust.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
You didn't.
thought-
You did it, and you didn't know it was going to happen.
It was a gamble. He was either gonna leave or maybe it worked, and I meant to keep him in there, but I guess he's gone.
Varia, you see just a wisp of black smoke carry across one of the lanterns leading east in the city.
Should we go? Should we follow it?
Is it
Definitely.
close?
What's
I can see where it's going.
what's in its mouth? The chest is open and you can see there's something inside.
Can I investigate?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for it, or can I just see it?
You just see it.
I just see it. I'm looking.
Inside, you see a small halfling individual wearing a funky, multicolored baker's hat, white paint on their face, red dots on their cheeks, and a big red nose. Large shoes, and a massive gash across their front side.
Me two spirits. What the hell?
Yeah.
I agree. I think somebody's injured circus clown is in here. If anybody, I step away. I don't want to look at it. It's freaking me out. Anybody else wants to take a look at what's inside that chest?
Would I know if it's related to gibberish?
Roll history for me.
Okay.
I'll just take a note of where the black mist is going and come back in the room.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch that.
It's a 3.
I can come and do a medicine check.
Clowns can be funny.
This was a funny individual before he died.
Well, probably.
Well, that's off-putting.
Do you know them?
No, I'm assuming they're. I've never seen someone like this before.
Do they have anything on them? Like,
Rummaging through them, the pockets they do have appear to be turned out. Seneca will say, as she looks around the room, this is Oth's study, but typically the desk is covered in different letters and deeds. It's bare.
Do you think he tried to make a run for it or something?
I doubt he could survive jumping out the window.
Oh, that's a good point.
Of course he could.
No, I think
Well-
he could.
He
I'm
did
not-
exhibit. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Oh, yeah. He
No.
did exhibit some
Second floor.
interesting behavior the last time we fought him.
I may have been asleep, but didn't he fly away?
He did. He's.
Yes, like
I
a
don't know
demon.
that, but
Can I be investigating the rest of the room just in case there's
Yeah.
any other traps or anything like that?
Roll investigation for me.
With advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
no.
swap glasses.
Okay, if you swap classes,
Yeah.
Furry Bogart is back.
fuzzy buddy. You said a big
Oh, it's
gash
horrible.
on the front.
No.
or
It's so
nor.
bad.
Softly.
I love it.
Going through the various items in the study, Bogart, the deer seems normal, if weird. The bookshelves appear to be mainly filled with books concerning different topics of interest, whether it be intrigue, diplomacy, great wars, those sorts of things. Going even through the desk, it's rather bare, just some parchment quills, except for one drawer that's locked.
Hey, I think Oth might have been hiding something in this drawer over here.
No, don't open another thing that is hiding
Wha-
something.
Well,
You know it's
That's a
gonna
good
grow
point.
teeth.
Well-
It'll start bite. Just destroy it right now. I'll do it.
No, wait, no, hold on. Can I check it for traps?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Well, how did Killian get in here in the first place?
I just used some tools that I have and got in.
Why don't we use the tools before we just smash the thing to bits?
Well,
17 on investigation, checking for traps.
yeah, it could be.
It is locked, not trapped.
Okay, can I? You or I could. Okay, I'll do it. I'll disarm, not
Hold
disarm.
on.
Hold on.
Okay,
Can you
yes.
detect like any magic in here, like you were trying to do with my brick?
10 minutes later.
I can
I
also
can
help.
just.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
just do it. I still have
Is the brick important?
Yeah, let's return to that right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty important.
Let's set all the action aside and
I'll go ahead and actually cast detect magic this time.
Okay.
I'm not
I
asking for
won't.
help. I'm just gonna do it.
in the room, sans the chest and what remains of the armor, everything appears to be mundane.
Inspiration. Not 20.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Thank
You
Spirit.
definitely open the lock, and inside
You see teeth.
find several things near you.
Oh! I get things.
Papers.
You find first one letter stashed within a book, a second stashed within another,
Oh my god.
and then a bloodstained
Lot of
parchment.
reading.
Oh, it's actually bloodstained. Let's show them.
Oh! Nesh, come
What?
look at this.
The blood?
No, no. Don't look at that. I cover the blood with my hand.
Ew.
Okay,
Actually,
well, you mentioned the gibberish.
Yes, you listen to me so well. That's so nice.
There's a lot going on in my brain right now, and I'm. Anyway, okay. We're looking at this. Does that look familiar to you? This half smiling.
Yes,
half
of course.
sad- Okay, well, yes. Then.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so something. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read it up.
Riveting.
Okay. Sorry. Well, this says something about a circus, and we just found a deceased circus clown in a chest. So, come see the caterwauling circus. Join us under the big top for an evening of whimsy, wonder, and wacky fun at the extraordinary caterwauling circus spectacular. Prepare to be dazzled by the spectacle of sights. This is a lot of flowery language. Spectacle of sights and sounds that will leave you breathless and begging for more. Located just outside the east gate of the City of Values. Do we think that possibly could have anything to do with the dead circus clown in the chest?
Most likely.
Yeah, probably.
What?
Wait,
No.
are the people
It's
of
all a little
gibberish...
too convenient.
Yeah.
Maybe. Are the people of gibberish clown people?
That sounded so pointed.
I mean, I'm asking pretty directly here.
Clown people?
Are
I
you-
don't
are you a
know.
clown?
No, they're performers of all types.
Oh, okay. So is that a yes?
No, okay, if you just lump in everyone that does a performance. Oh, busker is a clown. Oh, clown, take my money. That's so disrespectful.
It's just we found like a clown, and there's like a circus.
Nesh, I think what Bogart is trying to say is, do you believe that this clown could be a member of the Order of Gibberish?
Yeah, probably. If that's his blood on it.
I don't know how we would tell that, but I think that's a pretty good lead.
Well,
Great.
is there... That's really all that... It doesn't say how long it's running for, if it's still in town, or...
It's
Well, we
always
can-
running.
Ask
It's always
around.
running.
Yes, of course.
Varia, something about
Information
what
I had.
Nereus just read off stands out to you. That it was just outside the east gate.
Was that the gate that we came in?
That's the direction that you saw the black mist heading. Something else clicks in your brain as well, as you remember, in your initial fight with Oth, Nezel and Bezel returned to his gauntlet.
Okay.
But one didn't return, no?
No, it's gone.
Well...
Speaking of, did anything happen to my hand after that? The knot?
It's a little bit burned, but it's not like some cold water and a few days of aloe vera should fix that.
Yeah, if you put it in my mouth, I think it'll
Oh.
feel better.
What?
Well, there are steps we can take before we do.
Seneca's right there, dude.
It's like
Okay, I'm really confused. Are you engaged?
No, we are not.
No.
Do y'all need like a moment?
No.
Nereus, what else was in there?
Oh, well... 2 letters, which will... Ooh, there's a lot of writing. Aha.
You could maybe hand one off to someone
Yes.
both could read at the same time?
Yes, I'll read it. Oh, no.
Can I?
No, I don't.
While they're reading, I just want to listen.
No, I don't
Can
understand
I look out
this.
the window and see if I can see Membo down in the? Can I see the hedge mazes from this window?
Not in the front yard.
Dang it!
This is the backyard.
Can you see the
I'm
hedge
just gonna
mage
look.
in the head? Wait. Yeah, the hedge mage in the hedge maze.
No, see, it is a tongue
The
twister.
head and the hedge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's very clearly apparent that Oth isn't here.
Yes.
Right.
I think I can help try to find him.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, he's going in the same direction as this carnival, and I think I can be able to help.
Great. Okay.
I agree with Barry. I think we should go the direction of the carnival.
Yes, and now
Yeah.
because I am worthwhile and valuable, I can get us in.
Well,
Assuming. I still have no clue how to do it. But I have the confidence.
well,
We are on our way.
you know, Nesh, that's a great quality to have.
Got to start somewhere.
Should we?
And another backhanded compliment.
Cut him down at the knees.
Should we like take this poor clown halfling with us?
Is it more incriminating if we do?
Maybe.
You showed up
It
with
just-
somebody's dead friend.
Yeah, but
We'll
like
just figure out, assess the situation
Yes.
first, and then we can
Nesh,
give them
looking
the
at him,
information.
roll history.
don't
for
we
me.
need to give them a proper burial?
Yes, we
Natural
will.
20.
But we need to figure out the
you-
situation first.
Well,
Gazing over his body once more, it comes to you. This man's name is Jeremy.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sad.
what is?
No, his name was Jeremy.
So you
Jeremy.
do know him?
I wish I didn't remember that name. That sounds so sad. I don't know. I don't know. Do I know any more specifics?
You remember that he was a devout follower of gibberish and was very frequently trying to recruit others to the cause.
Who's the recruiter? Would I
Making
have
lots of cold calls.
would I have remembered
Sending stones.
like burial rites or something for followers of gibberish?
It does click in your brain that a big part of specifically following the Lord of Gibberish is making sure that their spirits can specifically be guided to him. That's why everyone who worships the Lord of Gibberish wants to be buried within its mausoleum.
We need to take his body.
Okay.
oh, now you agree?
Yes, we
Okay.
must take Jeremy. And
We can put him in my bag.
All right, let's do it.
How'd you get it off of me?
the Oblivion bag?
Yeah, it fit me.
Don't.
Well, let's give it a go.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a hat.
You're shoving this.
Oh.
Well-
Killian, you really need to work on the quality control of your shop. This is not working the way it's supposed to be.
I thought it would be fine, but you know, it's my first time making a bag. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yes.
I'm usually much better with metal things.
Oh, I see.
Also,
Chainmail bag.
this is a very interesting letter.
Oh, what does it say?
It's talking about how Oth is trying to make peace with Andak Stoneheart, the general of the Stone Legion of Neberon. And he's trying to provide him with these artifacts that we're looking for. And it sounds like he wants him to be the new emperor,
What was the name again?
or wants them to be the new emperor. Andak Stoneheart.
It's actually AR.
Oh, is it Ardak Stoneheart?
Huh. Interesting.
Oh,
That's a pretty cool name.
Oh,
Yes, but if Oth
Stoneheart.
likes them.
Wow.
probably
Then-
not.
You guys will see that I like all the colors drain from my face. I am upset.
Wait, do you know who this is?
I know of them. Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
not exactly the biggest fan of the Legion of Neberon. So
Yeah. You know, I'm from Neberon, from the region, but I'm not exactly from like the city part. So I don't blame you for having that feeling. I've heard things as well.
can I roll history on it as well? By the way, for
Yeah.
the name. 10.
Killian,
I feel like it was something that I should have known, right?
Killian, it's something you will never forget.
Okay, I thought so. We don't need to talk about that.
Let me talk about it.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta stop him from giving them the artifacts. We gotta get the blade before they do. We gotta find Oth before he's able to send these off.
Huh.
He hasn't sent this letter yet, but
What's the name again? Sorry.
Ardak Stoneheart,
ARDAK.
CK.
Okay.
It looks like Oth is talking for the queen now as well.
Huh.
I don't know if the queen was actually okay with any of this or not, but
I don't think she's stable.
I don't
Seneca,
think
do
so
you
either.
know? You're close with her. Do you know if she would have been sanctioning this?
Well, the duty of the hand is primarily to handle diplomatic and foreign and internal affairs concerning diplomacy or certain issues of rule. While the queen makes decisions, Oth typically handles the finer details. I haven't heard anything from her mouth of trying to make some sort of strange deal with a foreign general. I
not
know
just a
she wants
deal.
peace.
Either. He's saying that he's gonna give. I know, it's crazy. He says that
Wild
they're-
stuff.
he's delivering the book to them as well. I think it might be our book that we had stolen from us, but
Huh.
Yeah.
he's it looks like he's ceding the crown to the new emperor, which will be in Neberon. That's what it sounds
By
like.
speaking as the hand of the queen?
Yeah,
So that is treason.
I think so.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So how do you feel about that? Do you believe?
Do you
I
believe
don't
us
think
now?
Oth's a good person. I believe you now.
Okay, I didn't want to say I told you so.
Glad we're all on the
You-
same page.
Nesh,
However,
you may.
I told you so.
You did.
Okay, so
I'll hand these back to you.
we have a lot of information now. We have a dead body
That way I don't.
that we need to take back.
Yes.
Right.
We still have to get out of this party as well.
Yes.
With this body. This is not
Yes.
going to be easy.
Put the glasses on him.
Okay.
But then what'll happen to me?
I also
Jump
have
out the window.
a cloak
I don't know.
It's worth
that
a
I can
shot.
take off. We can also I didn't want to say this earlier because I didn't know what was going to happen, but Mimbo was out front in the hedge
What?
maze.
Mimbo?
Who is that?
Oh,
It's a very long story. We need to go find
He's a
him.
little spirit guy who's somewhere
Bald,
between
I think.
50 and 130 years old.
We encountered him
Okay.
like weeks, days ago. I
It's
don't
been
know how
like-
long it's been.
6 days, right?
Something like that. Okay.
Ago.
Yeah,
in
a
in
week
2
ago.
nights rest and had a very interesting interaction. But I don't know why he's here, and he noticed me at the very least. So
good.
I think we should at least go try to talk to him. Maybe he knows something about what's going on. Maybe he can help us. And then we should go to the carnival, and I think I can help us find Oth.
Okay.
Well, as for getting, okay, we want to go see Mimbo first, right? And he's still, when did you see? Was he poking around the
He
gala?
was in the hedge maze.
Hedge maze.
Were the color of the eyes the same? Did I see eyes out in the woods last night? did
You
it look the
did.
same?
They're not the same color.
Okay,
Mimbo's eyes are significantly larger.
Okay. Okay, so then can I go look at the window and see like is there any like ivy or like vines? Like can we climb down from the outside? Maybe if it's dark. I also have rope. I don't know if
How tall is it?
It's
If
about
we need rope,
it's from here. It's about 50 feet to the ground.
Tall ceilings.
Well, I have 50
an
feet
idea.
of rope, so if I can
You
just
do.
tie it with, if someone else has rope, we can just kind of combine and, we can all safely get down so we don't have to deal with the rest of the party. Seneca, I don't know how you feel about any of this, but I feel like not showing our faces. I don't know how you feel.
Varia, I know we haven't known each other a long time, but I don't like being here. I would love to get out of here again.
Let's go.
Get me out of this dress.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't have to change the dress. It's not that bad.
Oh, well, I can probably leave it
No,
on.
I
You're
would
right.
love to change out of this.
Yeah, Sirius, as the buttons pop off, it's into your face, and then you behold once again shining like a brilliant star.
Dear God. Am I dead? Oh, you're an angel.
So many
Anyways,
From
compliments
the org,
today.
you'll hear, "We believe in you, girly pop."
Wow.
Are you good?
Oh, Tanesh.
We'll grab your rope and I'll throw it out and just kind of like lock my arm so I can do the strength checks if everybody wants to go off of there.
Oh,
And then
cool. Yeah.
We'll catch you.
You said it's 50 feet down?
I'm pretty good at vertical movement. We've figured that out.
Do any of you have a climbing
You mean
speed?
falling?
Falling
I'm
and
a
then
swimming speed.
Swimming does not translate to climbing,
No, it does not.
unfortunately.
I do not.
I'll swim through the rocks.
Hey.
What?
That's called a
How-
bird nap.
I was gonna cast
how
cold
would-
water, but we have rope instead, so.
So how are we going to get the body down? Like tie him to my back and then.
Sure, yeah.
You probably
Yeah.
would be able to catch
Those of you who have rope will have to knock some of it off, but yeah.
Well, but we're just using, like, I have 50 feet of rope that he's just holding onto.
But we'll have to.
I have,
would like
I have another 30-foot section, so we'll
like to
use that.
tie.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
So Nesh will fashion himself a clown backpack.
We have 160
With a literal
feet of
clown.
His name is
segmented-
Jeremy. He has a name.
Oh, I'm so good at this. All right. Anyways, Nesh has a clown backpack named Jeremy that is a literal dead clown.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
It's literally gibberish.
I'll go last. Okay.
Oh,
Well, second to last, but yeah.
No, I'll go last.
Okay.
Do we want this rope still?
Yeah.
I have a plan. I'll go last.
oh.
All right.
Okay.
I'll hold everybody else as they go.
Yep. You can make an athletics check for me at advantage. Everyone else, because he's holding the rope and its arm is locked in place, you also get advantage on your athletic checks to descend.
13.
Please not a one. Please not.
Roll
a
it in
one.
here, bro. Roll
That
it in here.
would-
That's been on fire tonight.
That would be so sad.
It's athletics.
Okay, athletics. I mean, I'm obviously +5.
An advantage.
Okay.
You're good. 16.
Okay. Can I get some rolls? I already heard your 13.
13. Yep.
17. Minus 1.
Also 16.
Wow.
I'm having a little trouble holding it with my other arm because it's like,
Yeah.
ouch.
Yeah. You all are able to carefully descend.
Why is he laughing?
Varia, you are beneath Nesh. You're the first to go, as Nesh is above you. As he's deftly climbing down, bits of halfling blood splatter your face, dripping off of Jeremy.
Sorry.
Um,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I've honestly dealt with this before, but this was not what I was expecting.
and then, as it's just the three of you left, Bogarth, Killian, and Seneca. Thanks, Kill. See you at the bottom.
Oh, let's go. Down you go.
So I'll pull all the way down and then.
Make an athletics check. Make an athletics check for me.
I
Or-
will be.
Are you not holding the rope?
I'm waiting for everyone to get down.
Everyone else is down except for you and Killian. Killian is holding the rope.
I will hold the rope before killing you.
Okay, then make the athletics check.
Go. Okay.
Make the athletics check to descend.
17.
17, great.
I just kind of grab on him.
8.
It's a flashback, Killian, as the rope
No.
Oh,
begins to slack, and you're very quickly spelunking down, or not,
All of us are down there. Can we
belaying
please-
down.
Can we
Yeah.
catch
Stacy.
him?
Varia, the blood on your face will suddenly be spirited away.
Oh. Some prestidigitation.
Ah.
Mhm. Yes,
Lovely.
Killian, you are once again for the second time in 48 hours falling.
I'm developing a phobia.
Bogart, Killian, you did not expect him to be as heavy as he is. He looks
must
much
be the
lighter.
arm.
Yep.
The arm plus the backpack, I'm like 225
Is
pounds.
all of the rope just gone, or can I attempt to grab?
You can
as
attempt to
it
grab it.
hits?
It's just slipping out of your hand.
Okay.
Now.
Do I just need to roll again? Or...
Yeah, roll again
Oh,
for
okay.
me.
Big money.
Oh no! 5.
So,
Who wants to try to catch Killian?
I've got an idea.
I've
Okay.
also got an idea. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
What's your idea?
Oh,
You
I
go
want to
first.
try and cast Wall of Water, swim up, and catch him.
Oh, that's nice.
Or like, I don't know if that's
You can.
gonna work at all.
So actually, that will cover the base because you described for me how you cast wall of water.
Okay, cool. Same as last time. I pop open my little water skin that I have in my bag, and I will the water out. I form it in this little sphere that almost looks like a bubble, but is like just water. And I blow it. The wall of water shoots up, like up the wall. So it hopefully will
Forms a
be-
cylinder and I fall in the middle of it.
Minecraft. Safe.
I was gonna pull out my bucket of water.
Bogarth, as you try to recatch the rope, it just the rope burn gets your hands. As you let go. Goodbye, Killian. Before sploosh.
Oh.
Killian, you are suddenly engulfed in water, soaking wet. As you slowly descend, yeah.
But your metal hand is just sinking.
Yeah, no, I am. It's like,
Yeah.
and then I gain more momentum again as I hit
Yeah.
the bottom.
But you do not take any damage.
Okay.
And now he's going to drown.
No, and as soon as he reaches the bottom, the water wall just kind of like just drops and just floods the ground a little. Oh my God! So are you okay?
Yeah.
Bogart,
That's always so.
are you okay up there?
Sorry. And then I'm gonna go ahead and look down, and I'm going to summon my Echo 15 feet down, have it move 30 feet, so it's 45 feet. So there's 5 feet left. And then before it vanishes, I'll swap spots with it, and I'll just poof, and then land and do like a cool like dodge
Yeah.
roll.
You see,
Whoa.
you see at first what you would think to be Bogarth just full on jumping out of the window.
Whoa!
As then it's
Not again!
Wake the water! Wake the water!
As the rope like finishes
Yeah.
falling, he just grabs it. And he's like,
Bogarth appears, Avenger style, just plant grabs rope.
And I'll just come up and pat you on the back, Killian. Sorry about that. I thought I had it.
It's all right. I am awake now.
You're welcome.
It
Really
happens.
cool.
Oh, thanks.
Bad ass.
You all begin making your way. The backyard does not have the hedge mages.
I'm so sorry.
Hedge mazes of the front yard. It is
A secret society.
covered
Within the hedge.
covered in different planters and sections of flowers. You all are able to navigate towards the front of the palace. It is a couple-minute walk. The palace is
Do
huge.
we need to roll stealth?
Everyone at this point is inside the party. It is not dispersed yet. It's not late enough that everyone's heading home. And you come back to the front lawn, the pathway with the 2 hedge mazes, and the fountain in the front.
Can I take a knife and cut off one of the flowers?
Mhm.
Can I get an orchid?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then I'll store it away in my pants.
That'll keep well.
Spirits are curious
Actually-
how Poppy reacted to Killian falling.
Normally.
It's all right. She's seen me falling this whole time.
Seneca, Killian, when you first start falling, you hear a just high-pitched scream. Everyone else, you see Seneca full on like flip out. Her hair goes wild. She picks up her dress to lunge for Killian before the water erupts in front of her. And he descends. She sort of takes a step back.
Don't worry, he does that a lot. So we're
Sorry to ruin your moment.
Unfortunately.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Don't do it again.
I'm not planning on
Mimbo! Mimbo!
You call into the air.
Mimbo!
There was no response.
Mimbo!
Keep it down.
I'm going exactly where I saw his eyes look from.
Okay. Do you walk into the maze?
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
Okay. You all see as Varia walks forward into the maze and she turns the corner. You all instinctually follow after her and don't see her in the maze in front of you. In fact, none of you see all of you together. You look around you, the entrance is gone. Varia, as you turn the corner of the hedge maze, you take another left, and you're in a thicket of trees. As you push forward, you come to a small clearing. There is a
The hedge mage theme.
Red bar appears.
There is a fallen tree in front of you. A small bush like you've seen around, covered in flowers, but all the flowers on it have withered and died. You hear a heavy breathing off to your left. It's labored and low. You turn and look. A bare white deer skull bears its eyes to you. Its row of human-like teeth at the bottom of its jaw, open to let in air into its black, gooey body. Several hooved appendages stretch out from this pile on the ground. You see pieces of bone stick out at different angles. You came.
I did. But I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yes.
Who are you?
Give me a moment.
I'm sweating.
Womp womp.
I have to find.
There goes the tension.
So well.
There was an actual chill in the air for a second
still
there.
tense. I'm still tense.
I could be tense at the drop of the hat.
Or no.
I have been called many things. Some call me Olum Daser. But many call me by my title. I, Miss Varia, am the spirit of rot. And I need your help.
Why do you need me?
Because you were there
when I was at my weakest. And now you will help me become the strongest I have ever been. You already have begun.
Do I recognize?
The skull, the imagery, the voice. Your hand instinctually creeps up to your amulet. This presence is familiar. And it smells sickly sweet. And that, everyone, is where we are going to end tonight's episode. Thank you for dancing with us. Thank you for fighting with us. And thank you for joining us in this tale of our favorite heroes. We'll see you all next week, Sunday, same time. And please, in the meantime, watch out in the forest for strange words, images, visions, and the smell of decay. Thank you, spirits, for joining us. Bye-bye, everybody!
It's not actually a threat.
5e, 5e.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.